Yeah.
Hello, Star Wars fans.
Hey!
Oh, are we live?
Yeah.
We're not live. We're recording.
We should be live.
We're live tomorrow.
Cedric, did you hit 71?
Live stream this.
So what was your result, Cedric?
I got an 8, and that does actually boost me up to 73.
So add another point, Mark.
75.
It's 7-3. Man, buddy, it's a good day to be on the market.
Wait, so is it you have 73, you said?
Yeah,
I have 70. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it is 7-2-3 for the pool, which is kind of ominous since it matches Cedric's.
Oh my god.
No, Cedric
That
is 75. He was mistaken.
Yeah.
Okay. It turns out the world won't be consumed by Beelzebub today.
Yeah.
All right.
It's insane that without even rolling Destiny, we have 4 Destiny pool.
Yeah, 4 light Destiny pool.
Yeah, that's
We are so fucking good, guys. Hell yeah, I'm good. Trust me.
We are the best guys.
I don't believe you.
I'm not done attempting to corrupt you, Chris.
I mean, I don't know. You throw enough Sith artifacts in my way.
And you've taken them whenever you could.
Yeah, the whole one of them.
And even try. Well, actually, no. He passed up the one in the market. But...
Yeah, but he only didn't take. He said to me the only reason he didn't take it is because he didn't think he could get away with stealing it. There was nothing except pure pragmatism there stopping him from taking it.
I think he should have taken conflict for that.
I mean, you could have asked me to steal it.
I would argue that that was an out of character sort of thing. But
yeah, no, in character, there was no non-awful way to get that thing. So
okay, so is everyone ready to begin? Would anyone like to quickly recap what happened last session?
We stole a tank. That's all you need to know.
That's true.
Good job, Ben.
That's it?
That's the main thing.
I mean, we also killed some people.
We subverted a shit ton of combat. I imagine
won the victory for the Battle of Taurus. You saved Taurus.
But mainly a tank.
Okay.
We mainly got a tank.
For viewers at home, there is no story, there's only gimmicks.
Well, I mean, Cedric was knighted, so there's that.
That's true. That also happened.
Yes,
how do you feel about that, Charles?
Chris, mainly the tank.
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Were you more excited about that or the tank?
Does he have his Jedi?
I'm still more excited about the tank.
Can I give him my hand-me-downs?
Everyone pretend like... Okay, so, when the session begins, which is now, we are going to leave where we are going to start up where we left off. You were talking to a Republic senator. I request your immediate aid with the serious problem plaguing the Republic, which was related to the war. This mission will take you to the core world planet of Ular. There I require you to deal with a person named Nagil. Nagil is, well, have you ever heard of the Exchange? Well, they have cost the Republic millions of credits in recent years. Not all of them, mind you. It's a huge organization, simply a segment of the Exchange run by this Nagil character. Nagil's outfit began raiding trade routes about 7 years ago, around the time the war intensified. Usually we have the resources to fend off pirates and the like, but with the war in its current state, any significant capital ships are all engaged on the front lines. In many cases, the supplies from these vessels are necessary to the Republic war effort. So that is why I thought I should get some Jedi involved. We have had no success in communicating with the Exchange's main boss, but our intel suggests that most of the Exchange bosses are disapproving of Nagil's raiding parties. Thusly, we feel that assassinating Nagil will not provoke a reprisal from the Exchange as a whole. In fact, we may be doing them a favor. So, that is the objective. Remove Nagil from power. I understand if you Jedi have some objections to simply killing Nagil, so as long as you remove him from power and make the raiding stop, I don't really care how you do it. I understand you may wish to be on the front lines with your comrades, but for every supply convoy that Nagil's thugs raid, hundreds of Republic troopers die. I have a contact on Ular. His name is Bengani. He has been an informant for the Republic inside Nagil's outfit, though lately he has gone silent. Didn't check in last week. I think a good place to start would be to find Vengani. He will be able to tell you what you need to know in order to formulate a plan to take out Nagil, or deal with him in some other way. A local cantina in the Ular Red Light District, the Withered Rose, is a common hangout of Benganis, so you may ask around there. I wish you fair travels to Ular, and be careful. Core world planets like Ular have become dens of criminals for a reason. Senator Nembani, out. The hologram flashes and closes.
Alright.
Well then.
Ular.
To Ular.
Okay. Ben has made a call.
Yeah. Okay, let's
so
Yeah, let's go.
the Hellborn flotilla sets out a course for Ular, and you go there, and it's great. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Bonerific.
Well, I have a boner.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, it will take about 2 days to get to Ular, because you're traveling along a major hyperspace route, so it's not going to take too long. During these 2 days, what would everyone like to do? During the first day, what would everyone like to do? Let's start with Cedric.
Cedric is going to be, as Cedric always does, while he's got free time, he's going to be like trying to punch, like, well, not anybody, but like a punching bag somewhere. Just punching bag.
I don't recall
And
you
training
ever doing this once, so this is a new thing to me.
Oh, he did it since he was a baby. His mother did it too. It's totally been there from the start.
Of course, he was usually the punching bag back then.
Wow.
Okay, so anyway.
No, Cedric's the eldest. He used to use his 6 other siblings.
Okay, Cedric, you spend the day beating up a punching bag. You gain 5 XP that can only be spent towards the brawl. I almost said brawn. The brawl skill. Ita.
I want to call. Can I like holo call Ular Bagur? Yohar?
hollow call.
You want to send a message to Ular Bagur?
I want to have a training session with him.
A training session?
Yeah, like
like an online degree, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Phoenix University.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, that's your Bagur.
Okay. You begin to you place a hollow message to Dantooine, attempting to contact them, and apparently, Ular Bagur has other students now. He's busy.
Aww.
Like my heart breaks inside.
What do you do then?
I am filled with despair and anger.
Okay, you gain 3 conflict. Is that legit? Do you fill yourself with despair and anger all day?
Yeah,
It's just fuming.
I approve.
Okay, if that's really what you're doing, take 3 conflict.
Ita gets very jealous.
Okay.
Other students? No, only me.
3 conflict, then, definitely. So that's what Ita does. Chris, what do you do?
It's not exactly that, it's that he can't find the time to talk to one of his old students.
I'm going to focus on honing my Neiman discipline that I picked up recently.
Neiman!
It's all in the knees, you hear?
Yeah, so I'm actually going to practice like holding the lightsaber for once.
You mother... Okay, fine. You practice holding the lightsaber. You drop it. No.
Do you lube it up?
Ship's hole.
Do you lube it up? Get that good frictionless grip.
You gain 5 XP that can be spent towards the Nemon disciple tree. Showy Bobowie.
Is there any increased gravity training chamber on board?
No.
You just gotta do zero gravity super crunches.
Yeah. That was the plan. I guess I guess I will isolate myself. No, actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put myself in the busiest part of the ship and try to meditate there.
Okay, that would be the bridge where all the officers are communicating with each other.
You just sit on
Yeah,
meditation.
I try to sit somewhere there, and I try to cancel all the noise and emotion and kind of people out, and try to meditate there.
Hey Marge, so I heard that you're going to a wedding this weekend. You won't be able to head to. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'd really like to go and leave on the rest of you, but it's my cousin Margie, and she's, we didn't expect her to get married. She's one of those types of girls, so we all have to head up to it. It's a special occasion. He just starts. It's just like this for days. It's just like. Okay, so you gain 5 XP in your discipline. Is that what you were going for, buddy?
I wasn't going for anything. I was RPing, Marshall.
Okay,
discipline sounds good to me.
5 XP that you can only spend towards discipline. The next day, what does Cedric do?
Could I do an RP thing during that as well? Could I use the 4C force power to look ahead to when we arrive?
Oh, sure. Why don't you roll a force power check? Wah, wah, wah,
Okay.
wah,
I'll gain one vague hint to what's going to happen when we arrive.
I love one vague hint.
Okay. You see something. You see someone following you high above on the city rooftops, looking through a scoped rifle.
Thank you. That's very good.
Can
Cool.
Can I buy a scoped rifle?
The prophecy was about Ben. Okay, so anyway. Cedric, what do you do?
I am going to go over to Puddy and ask him if he would like to duel.
Is he breaking my meditation on the bridge when he does this?
Yeah, I'm gonna tap you on the shoulder, go, Puddy.
It may take a punch.
Ciao!
What do you want?
Hey, do you want to go over and duel for a bit?
So Shao sighs at the fruitfulness of her efforts over the last day and says, sure.
Meanwhile, all the people back at the bridge are like, oh, thank God.
That girl wouldn't stop humming.
I couldn't get anything done.
It turns out we're lost in space now because of that.
Turns out Shao was actually sat on the navigation controls.
We kept talking about fake weddings until she left.
She just wouldn't leave.
So,
It was horrible.
So, Cedric and Shao both gain 5 XP towards their lightsaber skill.
Could I not have this be my training, please?
Oh.
You're just kind of half-assing it.
No,
Okay.
I help him. I'm more about, helping him.
Gotcha. Shao learns nothing, and Cedric learns 5 XP worth of lightsabers. Ita, what do you do?
I would like to meditate and focus on my shadow tree. My shadow career.
So you focus on being shadowy.
Can I also go over to Shao and ask if she can see where Ular is?
Notice me, senpai.
That is something. That's more something for the Seek force power.
Oh. Does anyone have Seek?
Nope.
I mean, I could look as to see what Ular is doing in a day. That could work for 4C, right? Oh no, it's my own personal future.
No, how ominous would it be if he was going to have a heart attack today?
If I rolled really well on sense, I think I could sense him from all over here.
You look through the future, and even though it's your own personal future, you just happen to see Ular crossing the street. He's on Ular right now.
To retreat.
Is he? He is?
No.
Can we flip a force die to have him be on Ular right now?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I would totally be down for that.
God damn it. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be down. Do it.
You realize he's probably going to kill Ben or something.
Can I use 4C to see if I can see him in my own personal future?
Okay. I know exactly where I'm going to put him.
I can indeed. Can I have 2 hints to Yuhar on Ular?
Okay. You see,
This is so good.
you see Ular drinking at a bar, conversing with Ita. Later you see Ular dancing in front of a stage with Ita.
I say to Ita, this is odd, but I think I can see Yuhar Begor on Ular.
What?
And he's dancing with you.
Oh boy, you are.
Now remember, Ita, you have to at some point ask him to dance with you, or else the future won't come true.
What if he's the one to ask me?
Well, then that's what you never know. I would say, to be safe, just as soon as you meet him, instead of saying hello, say, I want to dance. Okay, so anyway. Jesus Christ.
Guys,
So,
if there's a bar on Ular, we're definitely going to it.
I didn't tell you he was in a bar. All I said he was on there.
okay.
Where is he?
I don't know. The force isn't perfect. My vision is not perfect, Ita.
Can I see if she's lying?
Oh, God.
I'm not lying. I genuinely didn't pay that much attention to the
Marshall,
locations.
my training.
Okay, your training, Chris Abis.
Same thing as last time. I'm trying to learn to not cut my own arms off with my lightsabers.
Did you give Ben XP?
I don't remember.
Yeah, you did.
Plus 5 XP to Shadow. Chris. You try to cut your arms off?
No, I'm trying to learn not to cut my arms off.
Okay,
Oh
good.
my god.
You gain plus 5 XP towards the Demon Disciple tree.
Roll a crit injury.
And you cut your arms off. Okay, so anyway, Putty, what do you do?
Is there anywhere that is there an information or data point on the ship?
Also on the bridge.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go on the bridge. I'm gonna try and
Those
look through.
people hate you.
So, oh, great, this guy.
Girl, I'm gonna look through the archives for kind of famous moments where advisors were able to avoid huge escalations in warfare.
Okay, interesting. So you do that. You find out about the time that the ancient Jedi Master Thalas Ningani was able to prevent 2 tribes the size of basically the size of cities. There were thousands of members of each tribe. And he prevented them from wiping each other out with nothing less than 7 words. It is not recorded, however, what these words were.
Interesting.
Plus 5 XP towards advisor. I've been doing a lot of studying ancient Greek philosophy, and it's a lot of, well, we know this guy said something smart once, but no one wrote down what it was, so we're just assuming he was a really smart guy. The end. It's
Wow.
It's a lot of that. Okay, so anyway.
I wonder if he said, hey, do you have any grapes?
It's mainly like, well, Aristotle wrote down that this guy said some smart stuff, but we just don't know what it was. So we're gonna trust Aristotle, because he's our main man.
He's our main man.
Well, he is our main man.
Anyway, so you guys land on. Well, you don't land. You come into orbit on Ular. You'll need to board a shuttle to land the rest of the way. So do you guys make a plan? What do you say to each other?
We should go shopping.
Okay.
I have always heard about the... Actually, wait a minute. Can I roll a Core Worlds check to see if I know if Ular has a thriving economic market?
Sure.
What's the difficulty?
The difficulty would be easy.
I do not know, and I'm also terribly afraid of that.
You don't know what it is. In fact, you're pretty sure Ular has a pretty shitty marketplace.
Alright, I say to Merkava, well, we could go shopping, but everything I've heard is that Ular has a really terrible economy right now. I don't think you'd be able to find anything for a decent price.
Well, I mean, with you, I'm sure we'll scrounge up something.
Aw, you.
Are you gonna roll flattery there, buddy?
No, that was genuine. Come on.
Yeah, you need
charm doesn't need to be non-genuine, but it
needs to be genuine.
You know what? Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah, I guess I'll roll charm.
In fact, if it's overtly not genuine, it counts as a deception check. Like if you tell a hut lord that he looks pretty, you have to roll deception, not charm.
What if I genuinely want to?
What is he rolling? Charm? Yeah, it would be against your cool.
It's going to be six difficulty, Chris.
Oh my god!
What? Good lord.
Six difficulty.
Okay.
Roll your charm against his cool of 6.
Am I grossly offended?
I'll let you choose what you do with them.
You think that's all I'm good for? Negotiating your prices? You know what? Fine, buddy. I'm done. Never again.
Oh, shit.
No, I'll still negotiate yours, Ita. It's just that asshole over there.
Oh, yay!
He just sees me as a body with number signs.
Shame on you, Merkava.
Alright, never try and charm again.
She's brilliant in combat, and she can talk people down like the baddest person I know.
I was being genuine, and this is what I get.
Shao has a tendency to be quite angry, so, you know, gotta be careful.
I guess.
How angry are you, Putty?
I'm not hateful, but I'm definitely annoyed. I'm just, you know...
Anger is the path to the dark side.
I'm definitely annoyed.
So anyway, you guys get aboard a shuttle and head down to the planet.
So, not angry enough to get conflict, anyway.
I mean, maybe a little.
5 conflict!
Oh, jeez.
Well, to me, annoyed doesn't sound conflict-worthy. I think people get annoyed all the time and don't turn to the dark side.
Yeah,
I'm not thinking about force choking Chris right now.
I'm in a constant state of being annoyed, so if that was me, I'd just already be the Sith Lord.
But Michael, you are the Sith Lord.
I think, to be fair, I think constantly being annoyed would be like
Darth Peevius, goddammit, buddy.
I mean, think about it like this. What's his name? I can't think of his fucking name. Master Vrook was constantly annoyed, and he was technically a light side force wielder, so.
Technically.
Was he really, though?
Aaron K is also technically a light side force user.
I didn't say she was a light side force user. I said Vrook is a light side force user.
Yeah, and I was using the comparison. Anyway.
It's not comparable. Have you heard her talk? Have you heard?
Are you saying Aaron K?
He's a grumpy old man, and she is scary as fuck.
I've dueled her, so and she was using the Force, so I would know. I think if she was using the dark side.
Not if she was covering it up.
Oh, if she was.
And
good
she's
enough
a master.
To...
She
if she was able to cover it up and still be that strong.
Sith Lords can conceal their
well, Chris,
anyway.
I came close to being her. Maybe that's why she was too distracted covering it up. She had that crit injury.
All of a sudden, her eyes turn. All of a sudden, like you end up pushing her to the ground and cutting her, and her eyes turn red, and she kills you.
Just straight up, just like force lightnings you to death.
And then she's like, nobody saw that, right?
She's brushing herself off.
Okay, anyway, so you guys land at a local, on a local part of the planet. You see a few workers around, a few dock workers unloading some cargo, and you also, see a taxi station where you could, hail a taxi.
Ooh, I could put that on my tab.
You don't have a tab here.
Did you get a tab?
I didn't have a tab last time.
No, but you... God damn it. But they just paid... The dude was paying for it. So whenever you said put it on my tab, they just assumed that's what you meant.
I wonder what they'll assume on this planet.
They'll say, you don't have a tab, give me money.
But what if he's deceptive?
What if I'm charming when I'm like, put it on my tab, wink as in, my body tab.
There is a tab.
My body tab. He's like, I don't know what the fuck that means. I need money.
And I wave my hand, you don't want to charge us money.
And then you fail that, and he's like, no, I really need to run a business here, bitch. Give me money. Okay, so you guys get out of the ship. What's the first thing you do?
Well, first I'm going to apologize to Shao for apparently offending everything that she stands for.
Shao is a little cold, but accepts it. Shao also breathes in the air, tests to the floor, makes sure this planet is up to her standards.
Jumps up and down a little bit, you know.
So as you breathe in the air, you smell smog. You smell a very moist, it's very very condensed atmosphere. And you also feel, this isn't something you breathe in, this is something you feel through the Force. You feel the planet is screaming at you with the Force. This is common amongst core world planets. There's so many people, so many life forms, that the Force here resonates like a big light bulb.
I look around the group and I say, I don't like it here.
Well, we're here
Master
to
Ular
do a
is
job.
must be working on something important. And I must.
Do we all feel this, Marshall?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so whether we like it here or not is pretty irrelevant.
So it really depends. Some Jedi might like being bathed in the Force of other life forms. Others might find it distracting. It just depends on what sort of Jedi you are. Apparently, Shao finds it probably distracting or a little bit loud. But other people, it's sort of like the difference between someone who likes living in the country and likes living in the city. It's the same thing. Some people like the noise and the busyness. Other people don't.
I don't know. I think I might find it a little refreshing after getting off of Taurus. A desolate fucking crater.
There were a lot of life forms there too. They were just hiding. So anyway, what do you guys do?
Well, I guess we have to go to that bar place, whatever.
The Withered Rose.
Yeah, the Withered Rose.
We could get a cab, put it on my tab.
Does anybody remember the name of the contact?
Yes, I remember. It's definitely not in my dodgy dossier. Bengani. He's in the Withered Rose.
I really don't want to attempt to go shopping on my own.
Rose.
I'll definitely get mugged.
And I definitely won't meet my master there. What?
Yeah, so let's go.
Yeah, let's get a cab. I can put it on my tab.
Please, someone stop Shao.
So I walk up to the nearest cab.
I have a lot of money.
I walk up to the nearest cab, and I knock on the driver window.
So he's like, what do you want?
Are you booked?
You want in? You need a ride? No, I'm free. You want a ride?
Yeah, we want to head over to the Withered Rose.
Sounds like a deal. Get in.
Hey, look, we're Tory. We're new here. We were just wondering, since we're, fresh-faced off the boat, if you'd, perhaps just give us this first one for free. We'd mighty appreciate it, stranger.
This is gonna be a daunting charm check.
Wouldn't it be against his cool?
His cool's 4.
Oh, shit.
I mean, not his cool. His presence is 4.
Damn.
Don't worry, guys. I can re-roll it.
Once.
Really don't care if we pay.
Is that once per session?
Yes.
You want to use it on getting a free cab ride when you guys are all absurdly rich?
Of course I do.
Free cab ride is free.
Nah, I don't need to.
He looks into your eyes and he's like, all right, I suppose you kids nowadays, you need someone to look after you. And he says,
thanks, mister.
As we're all Jedi Knight.
Well, I'm only 16. I think 18.
Who wants to get into the car last? Not a car, speeder.
I guess I'll get in last since I was talking to the driver.
Shao, make a vigilance check.
Oh,
specifically, the difficulty of this vigilance check will be formidable.
There you go, Chris. More vigilance checks.
Yeah, but he wanted to do it.
The one time.
That's 4, right, Marshall?
Formidable is 5.
Well, we're fucked. Oh, I did it.
Triumph!
If we're gonna get shot at, buddy, you could give me a reaction with that triumph, maybe, if Marshall's feeling generous.
You see as you scooch into the cab, you look up for a moment and you notice something. You notice high above on one of the overlooking towers, buildings, you see a dark figure shining in the moonlight. It's some sort of... You can't entirely make it out. What would you like to use the triumph for?
Could I make out the figure pretty well?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I lied. You can make it out pretty well. I'll get you a picture.
Okay.
since that is what has happened.
Like, damn. It's you, Hobagure.
He's like, he's just here to ambush you guys. That's, oh my god, what if that was the first fight?
That would be amazing. He kidnapped
He does
me
care
and
about
forced
you,
me to dance with
Rita.
him.
He came all this way to continue the ambushes.
Hey, Marshall, by the way, is coercion lying or threatening? I can't remember.
Threatening.
Okay.
Threatening.
Deception
An
is
easy way
lying.
to figure it out is the word deception, which clearly means lying.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see deception. Never mind. I'm retarded.
And that is how words work. You should know.
That English lesson.
Okay, this is what he looks like. For all the kids at home.
That's not you, Har.
Well, as soon as I get in the car, I keep my head down, and I say to the group, I put it behind my hand. So when I used the Force yesterday, I saw a vision of somebody stalking us with a sniper rifle. And when I just got in the car, I don't want you guys to panic, but I saw a guy with a sniper rifle up on the roofs. And
No one panic!
Right now, everyone calm down. Just when we're walking the streets, keep your head down and your wits about you. That's all I'm asking for.
Marshall, could I roll a perception check and see if I can find a decent-sized rock?
It's impossible. There'd be no rocks in the middle of a core world city street.
Wait, can I use my force power to try to pull his sniper rifle off his person and throw it down to the streets?
I just think, no, Merkava could lampoon him and Charles could just force leap onto the roof. Not Merkava.
I can
Cedric.
Are we really gonna... Yes, let's combat this guy. I was just gonna throw a rock at him.
Hey, guilty until proven guilty, so... I mean, no, that's not it.
No, I've already...
That's the best line. Guilty until proven guilty. Kill him.
Wait. I understand that, like... I think we should go up and talk to... I think we should deal with the situation now, is my main thing.
Yeah.
Are you sure you just don't want to try to shake him off?
No, I think he looks... from his gear, he looks like a professional.
Hey, cab driver, we're gonna have to put this ride on hold real quick.
Are you
All right?
kidding me, kids? I love you guys. You come back when you need to. The name's Jerry.
Oh, yeah, Jerry.
Thanks, Jerry.
We'll make sure.
Thanks, Jerry.
I'll be right here. I love you kids.
Yeah,
Right.
We love you too, Jerry.
He gives Cedric a noogie.
just stay still and keep your head down.
What? Okay, you guys get out of the cab. What's the first thing you do?
Wait, I will point menacingly. No.
Cedric,
No.
I think you should get up to him. That's the first step. Make sure he doesn't escape.
Yeah. What
Are
about...
you not with us?
Oh, Marshall, I'm going to dedicate a force die to activate the in-combat effects of sense.
Oh, because we're going to be peaceful here, right?
No, I just want to, be preemptive with this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same with my...
I'm gonna enter the building that he's in and go up the stairs.
Makava.
Yeah, what's up?
If I force leap onto the building, can your lightsabers be around me if I do?
Marshall, what's the range?
More threatening.
What's the range you said?
Yeah.
The range is of what? What are we talking
No, how far is he going to be leaping?
That is something he needs to tell me. I think it's I think it's medium, but he would know for sure.
I'm going to be
jump
right
vertically, a medium range vertically, which would be like half a building.
Okay.
So you would have to, basically, Charles, you'd have to jump up, catch yourself on like a fire escape or something, and then jump up again. It would still be pretty quick, but you'd have to roll 2 force power checks, not just 1, because of just how intense this is.
We have a lot of destiny.
Actually, I can just not allocate my force rating.
Actually, does it require how do you force jump? Does this require a force power check, or does it just automatic?
It does require a force power check.
Okay, well, why don't you roll 1?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm slipping a saber on you. You'll take Greenie.
I'm following Tite up the stairs as well.
Okay.
Well, I've actually decided to go back to a back alley and up a fire
I'm
escape.
just going straight up the stairs.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stay on the streets.
Are you able to jump to medium with that?
So that's a jump to medium range.
Well, with the black?
That's a medium range jump with the black.
Okay.
So for every one, I can jump.
You can jump.
No, I can jump 1. I think it only is.
You can jump to medium range if you've upgraded it fully. It's medium range, I think.
Yeah, I'll jump.
I think he has to spend another force point to go to medium. But I might be wrong.
I don't.
1 force point means 1 range jump.
Okay. Hey, man, you would know more than me. I haven't looked at it in a while. Okay, so you jump. So you only jump short range, not medium?
No, I'm going to take the conflict. Was it 2 strain?
Yeah, 2 strain, 1 conflict.
And you got to flip a destiny die.
Yeah. You also have to do that.
Yeah.
That's the thing you need to do. Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
You played yourself.
You played yourself.
Conflict.
Yes, I'm spelling destiny right.
Yay.
Yay!
Okay. So you're now halfway up the building. Do you roll again?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we were right. He had to spend another force point to make it medium.
Really? Okay, that is interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my lord.
Do you spend another dark side point?
Yep.
Succumb to the dark side.
Okay.
Marshall, what do these force sleeps look like with a bit of dark side in them?
I'll take you take 2. You take 1 conflict and 2 strain.
They look extra angry.
So you now have 2 conflict, 4 strain. So you see Cedric jumping from building to building, and you can tell which ones are dark side fueled because he jumps so ferociously that the force in his toes actually crushes whatever he's standing on. It dents it. It actually impacts it as he lifts off. Whereas when he's using the light side, it is quite gentle. Okay, so in other words, never volunteer to let Cedric jump off your face.
Oh, I'm so going to do
what
that.
could go wrong? Jerry volunteers. Okay, so you reach the top of the building while the rest of the party is running up, and I guess, what, Chris, you're just chilling on the street?
Well, yeah, Cedric has one of my lightsabers on his person.
You won't, if you can't see, though, you can't use it. You need eyes to be able to use a weapon.
Use it inside the tank?
Yeah, I suppose I could just free ball.
I guess you can just throw it around, but you're liable to kill Cedric.
That's if it turns to conflict.
Okay. So you get Cedric is the first to arrive on top of the roof. You see the figure looking through his sniper rifle, but then he quickly. Actually, are you attempting to sneak? That's important. Are you attempting to sneak?
Yeah, I'll sneak.
Okay, let me check this guy's.
Could I also make an athletics check to run faster up the stairs?
Oh shit! I forgot something. Wait, everyone, everyone, shut up.
Okay.
Sorry, I just freaked out.
You did. It's a feature of yours.
It's what I do, man.
Yeah.
It's a feature. It's part of the DLC.
It's part of the
What
pack,
were all the checks that have been rolled today so far? There was Putty's vigilance check.
Charm check from me.
The charm check. What was that to do?
That was to get a free ride in the cab.
How hard was that?
That was daunting. It was 4.
Daunting.
Jesus.
Daunting.
Chris did a formidable +1 charm check on me. I had an easy knowledge core worlds check to figure out what the market was like on this planet, and that's it.
Sounds good. Okay, and then you're about to do a stealth check. So,
And me and Ben were thinking about athletics checks to go faster.
To go faster?
Yeah. Fast!
To run?
Yeah.
Stealthily.
Shoulder pads?
I'm not running stealthily, but...
I should make it so that Putty has, like, his shoulder pads slow him down. Can't make
One
it.
step back.
It's good old Piccolo syndrome.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's this difficulty on this stealth check?
I'm figuring that out now. It's going to be a good old... Holy shit. It's not easy. It's going to be 3...
It's medium.
It's going to be 3 challenge and 1 difficulty.
Oh, shit.
You got the agility, though, I believe. No, you don't have the agility. You're fucked.
He's a professional.
I don't have the agility yet. I'm fucked.
Oh, it wasn't far off.
Not with disadvantage, so...
Okay. So, as you jump up the building, he immediately spots you. And he turns to you. He doesn't raise his rifle to you. He simply turns to you and looks at you. I'm gonna have Putty and Chris, or not Chris, Putty and Ita. You can make a. Do you want to run together or run separately?
We're both separate.
We're already separate.
Because he went on the back and I went up the stairs.
Okay, let's start with Ita. It's gonna be an average athletics check.
Go on, Nita. Use those little legs.
Nice.
Just clang, clang, clang.
So, I was trying to run stealthily, by the way.
I believe you. So, I mean, there is no such thing as running stealthily, but...
I was trying to go faster, but still be quiet.
Okay.
Clangety, clang, clang, clang.
No, Buddy, roll an average check.
Okay. Do I get 2 experience as well?
Yeah, if you succeed.
Oh, is it?
I think it should be.
Well, let's see what I wrote down. No, it's what you said when you roll an athletics check.
Fuck it.
Nope.
Yeah, you gain 2 XP. Failed though. Fuck you. Okay, so
Wow!
So Shao makes a lot of noise, but slower, and then so as you're pointing your rifle, so are you trying to sneak when you get up to the roof, Ita?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a stealth check against his, and just because I got some toys to play with, I was
gonna play with toys.
Well, I was quicker. So anyway, you're gonna roll 4 challenge against your stealth.
Threat.
Oh my lord!
Despair incoming.
Oh my god!
I thought that was a despair for a second. You still failed.
What would you like to use the triumph to do?
What could I do? Could I still surprise him?
Well, you could give him disadvantage for when he tries to detect.
I failed to.
No, I'm not going to be stealthy.
He notices me, but he's surprised that there's actually more than one person.
Well, what you could do, Ita, is you could make him unalarmed so he doesn't bolt. You could say that he notices you, but he's not going to immediately run.
So you sneaked, but you can make it look like you weren't sneaking, like you were just coming up normally.
Yeah, I'm not trying to. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, I like that.
Not like this is a 3-point ambush or something.
No, not at all.
With a 4th backstop.
This just happens to be where we meet up every night.
Yeah, this is where we play D&D.
You're at our clubhouse, man. Okay, so you get up there. You take one strain, by the way. What is Putty? Putty will keep coming. He'll enter the scene in a second. So, the man looks at both of you. You can barely see his face because his hood's covering it up, and it's also very dark. He says, so, one of you saw me. Very good eyes.
What is your name?
I'm afraid I'm not going to be telling you my name. I've got family, after all. And in this business, it does well not to use first names. Whoa. Ita, you gained 1 conflict.
not like we don't care about your family, like, they're just not a concern to us, so we're not gonna go after them.
That was dark as fuck.
The implication was, we're gonna kill your family if you don't tell us your name. He says, so after you say we don't care about your family, he says, for that precise reason, I don't tell people my name.
No, dude, I mean, like, we don't care about them, like, we're not gonna.
No, I think you should just roll coercion and see what happens.
I mean, okay, let's do that.
I wish I could be up there.
You could have come up here with us.
You could have followed
but
me.
I'm garbage at everything.
No.
Okay. You're gonna roll, 1 second.
This is gonna fail so hard, guys. Although.
So you're gonna roll.
You bastard! I was gonna do that.
You're gonna roll 3 challenge, 1 difficulty, and 2 setback.
What are the 2 setback?
The setback are from the fact that his employers would not be very happy if he came back with no one in tow.
You said 2 difficulty?
Yeah. No, what? No. 1 difficulty, 3 challenge.
Yeah, it didn't go well.
2 setback, not boost. So roll 2 setback. Let's find out what you actually
So it's
got.
currently 1 threat and 5 failure before the setback.
Okay.
6 failure, 1 threat.
He says, yeah, he's not budging on your coercion. He doesn't. He just looks you in the eye and says, sorry.
So you don't care about your family either.
Do I enter now?
Wait, that implies you are going to kill him.
No. He already thinks that I'm going to kill him by saying that, so now he's like...
Ben is basically Hypnotoad. Kill your family. Kill your family.
At this point, at this point, Shao catches up, gets up to the roof. Do you try to sneak Shao, or do you just?
No, I walk in like epically, and I go, boom, 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 boom. Nice gear. Is that ex-military or personal?
He says, personal.
Nice. I start walking closer to him.
He says,
pretty cash.
He says, I wouldn't come any closer.
I think you're in more danger at close range than I am.
He says...
As he pushes a button and blows up.
he says, where's the 4th of you?
He's with us all, in our hearts. Also that lightsaber on Shao.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Can one of you say he's not good with stairs?
He says... Is that what someone says?
Sure, I say he's not good with stairs.
He says, well, I suppose it'll be easy to deal with him once after you guys are gone.
Oh, so cocky. I like it.
He pulls something out of his vest. He
I
says, any last
immediately draw my lightsaber.
Any last words, he says? Are you going to attempt to negotiate with this guy, Putty?
Yes.
Okay. So what are your last words, Putty?
You said you had a family. I don't think this is a great idea.
That's a pretty bad last word. No,
you want to go home?
No, because I mean, it's better for them to go hungry one night than have them starve to death after he dies.
So you roll, you're gonna roll, I'm guessing that's coercion?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, that doesn't sound like charm.
No, it doesn't.
It
kind of appeals to his better nature to just walk away, but...
is that what you're intending to say? Like, hey, go take care of your family, man.
Yeah, I'll edge it that way.
Okay, so it's going to be, let's see here. It's going to be, 2 proficiency, 1 difficulty, and 1 setback from the fact that this is how he takes care of his family.
So it's 2 challenge, 1 difficulty? 1 setback?
2 challenge, 1 difficulty, 1 setback.
And I've got a force die dedicated, which means I can't use it on this. And I'm gonna re-roll it.
I think that's... I mean, I'd rather just kill him.
I'd rather just kill him.
There you go.
Oh my god.
He says,
Okay.
He says so you have gotten him. You haven't quite convinced him not to kill you, but you have convinced him to talk more. He says. He puts what he had in his hand back in his vest again, and he says, "Okay."
Can I start sneaking up on him right now?
Oh my god!
He can see you.
No, we're like standing. Like I figured we were standing
on
like
the top of a building.
Area.
So what was that you just pulled
not
out?
in the same area. Like we're not together. We're just standing on the roof.
This isn't Skyrim. You can't crouch and become hidden.
He said. You asked, what did he just pull out?
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, the explosives wired in the floor in the ceiling of this building."
So what was your escape plan?
Can I roll skullduggery to see if I can steal it from pickpocket him?
He says, "What? Jesus Christ, dude! If you walk up to this guy, he will shoot you." Okay.
I have faith.
He says, "You could let me worry about my escape route." So, you think I shouldn't complete my job? Why is that? Because I should be more concerned about my family, huh?
Yeah, we're not great people to make enemies of. I don't mean that was a threat. Just, we captured a tank the other day.
Well, my employer seems to be very adamant that I kill or capture all of you.
I'm sure you could get some of the job.
Hear this on comms link so I can be included.
Yeah, you can play it live.
Okay.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
So sorry, what was the last thing you said, Putty?
I'm sure you could get some of the job done. You look skilled.
He says, thank you. He says, look, I'll make this simple. I'll pretend like I never saw you, and I'll tell my employer that he can fuck right off, but it's gonna cost you 10,000 credits. That's my fee.
Negotiate.
Tell you what, got an offer for you. Make it 5,000 credits for the original offer. 10,000, you tell us who your employer is.
So 15,000 you're going to pay him.
No. 5,000 for what he originally stated, to fuck off and tell him we never saw him. 10,000 we'll give him if he tells us who the employer is. 10,000 total, not 10,000 on top.
You'll give him the... He says, roll a negotiation check.
I just give him a gold bar.
With a difficulty of 2, and you're going to get 2 boost because he is amenable to this sort of coercion when you put money in his face. Okay, excellent.
Hey, Marshall, how much is this gold bar worth?
Is the what worth? The gold bar?
Is the gold bar worth that I have?
It is where I wrote down. Let me figure it out. Well, I'll figure that out in a second. So anyway, he says, you get 3 success and 1 advantage. He says, that seems fair enough. I'm guessing you want to deal with him yourself?
We're just interested on who's trying to kill us.
He says, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, how many people do you guys fuck over?
Well...
No.
A surprising amount.
The Mandalorians.
No, it's Ular.
The Hutt.
It is Ular.
He says, the Hutt family placed in the bounty. Apparently, you stole much of the life savings of one Azure the Hutt.
I don't remember this.
Not only that, but from what it sounds like, you had the balls to scream that you did it right after.
Yeah, I mean, it's just being honest. We didn't steal it. We requisitioned it for the Republic on Taurus.
Well,
I was going to lie and say we didn't and roll a deception.
He says, well, the Lord's... That's not going to work. I mean, even if you could convince him that he didn't, he's getting paid to kill you. He doesn't give a shit. Like, oh, sorry, I guess you didn't, but I'm still being paid. So anyway, he says...
what if I just give him the gold bar and see, this is all we took?
He says, well, even if you were requisitioning it, he puts up air quotes, for the Republic, the Lords on Nal Hutta don't really see it that way.
I'm sure they don't. Well, anyway... I motion towards the group to give up their 2,500.
Yep.
Again, how much is this gold bar worth? Because if it's worth more than 10,000, I'll just pay the 10,000 in credits myself and sell the gold bar later.
Yeah, sorry, you want to know how much the gold bar is worth. That's right, let me figure that out. That was part 7, right? Yes. Garrison.
I mean, I've already taken out the 2,500, so I don't really give a shit.
Okay. You don't even give 5 shits, man. Fuck.
Well, then I'll pay the 750 and 7,000.
Or you could just, keep the gold bar and your greedy little muddy hands that took it.
Muddy!
You took a gold bar too.
And I immediately used it to negotiate a truce between 2 rival gangs that saved Taurus.
The gold bars are, in fact, worth 10,000 credits each.
Shao, put your money back.
I've already given it to him. It's on the floor.
Okay. He takes
let
me ask this man what he would give us for an extra 2,500.
Why'd you want to get rid of that so badly?
I'm using it for the Republic.
No, you're not. You're using it to save your ass.
For the
and
Republic.
we're on a mission for the Republic. Less difficulty in this mission now. Also, I feel like we could take him.
So do you ask him what he would do? What? Do you attack him after this negotiation?
No, we could easily kill him.
Fired in the floor.
Allegedly, as explosives.
Actually, ask him to take the explosives that are in the floor.
No.
Yeah, hand over the explosives.
So anyway, you're paying him 2,500 extra credits for the explosives in the floor? Is that what you say to him?
Those could come in handy.
He says, sorry, they're my tools to trade.
I wasn't going to, take the explosives. I was just gonna be disarm the explosives.
He says, of course, if you're paying me, I'm not going to murder you then.
Well, you might want to murder the people who live in this building.
That comes with a regular fee.
I'm sorry for my friend. He only just graduated.
What is with this guy?
He only just graduated from Jedi school. He had this really weird teacher. He's like the black sheep of the group.
You're a black sheep.
Well, that's racist.
Okay.
No, she's more of the red sheep.
Does Chris come up to Does Chris come up to put 2,500 credits in this pool?
There's stairs.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'm not giving.
He wires them to me.
Yeah, I'll wire them to Shao.
Okay.
I'm not giving.
Chris, subtract 2,500 credits. Everyone who's paying him, subtract 2,500 credits from your inventory.
I have.
Make sure you do that. And he, so it's all on the floor. He picks it up, counts it real quick, and then he throws his rifle over his shoulder and he says, "Well, this transaction is complete then, gentlemen and lady." He takes out of his pocket a card and he hands it to Shao. And he says, "If you ever need my services, call that number."
I nod.
He begins walking away towards one of the staircases.
We could totally put a bounty on the huts.
We totally could just kill him.
Yeah, honestly.
Why would you kill him after paying him?
No,
to get the money back.
Get our money back. That's why.
I wonder if we could get him to testify before the Republic to,
God. Yes.
No, the Hutts put out a hit on Jedi.
And the Republic would be like, yeah, they do that.
No, but then we can obtain a legitimate reason to go hunt this fucker down and kill him.
I don't want to go kill Azure.
That's a real reason. That's a good.
It's a real.
We already have enough reason to do it.
Well, yeah, but now it'll be sanctioned.
I don't want to go kill
Azure. It's already
Azure.
sanctioned. It's the Heights and the Republic. What?
You guys already fucked this guy over.
If we wanted to kill Azure, we could have just done it when we were there.
We could steal even more of his money.
We took everything he had, basically.
I mean, what are those documents, by the way?
You took all his open cash. You didn't take all of his gold, so he still has assets left. But anyway,
let's go take more of his gold.
Oh my god!
Why?
Let's go put the gold in our tank.
Okay, so you guys are going to murder the bounty hunter, murder Azure, and take all the gold. All of you get 30 conflict.
I somehow still gain, just good morality at the end.
We don't know how. Okay.
I rolled 31 on a D10.
So you guys...
No, we're gonna leave him until we need him.
Yeah, let's go shopping.
Okay, so you guys are able to. So he leaves. Are you gonna kill him, Ben, or are you gonna let him leave?
I guess I'm gonna let him leave.
I tell you what I'm gonna do.
I mentioned his family one more time on the way out.
I'm gonna go have. I'm gonna go have a look at the floor below and see if he was telling the truth about those explosives.
Okay, as you go in the floor below, you see him disarming explosives.
I wipe my forehead and continue down the stairs.
I just take the stairs this time.
Can I skullduggery some of the explosives?
Oh my god.
They are out of his hand or out of the room?
Out of the room.
Okay, that will require a mechanics check to disarm them. And if you fail really badly, you'll blow yourself to death.
How hard is the mechanics check?
It's going to be a difficulty of 3.
Oh my god. Don't tempt him.
Go on.
This is how Ben lost his hands.
Okay, you fail with advantage. I don't know what the fuck the light side point was.
I think
for.
he upgraded one of his dice.
Okay.
Because he's silly.
So you fail, but you fail not too badly. You're able to not blow yourself up and not be seen.
Okay. I go back down. I failed to. I tell them I failed to gather some explosives.
Why would you even try?
I knew it.
Oh my god. Okay, let's get out of here.
I slap him on the back of the head and push him out the door.
I may be a little bit mentally unstable, guys.
Maybe.
Just a little. Okay. So, shall we continue?
Yeah.
Look, Merkava said he had some use for him. I thought Merkava might enjoy him.
Yeah, as in I was going to strap them to rocks and force push them away at people.
That's a good idea.
Exactly.
Ita, why would you fail?
I'm sorry. I'm not going to
That was
Go and steal some more.
I couldn't disarm the bomb.
No, it's cool, you know. But from what
No, I think it's intellect.
That doesn't make sense. You just compared a skill to a character.
I know. I realized afterwards. Everyone else was cool, Marshall. Everyone else was cool.
Nobody would charm.
Okay, so you guys leave the building. Do you go back to Jerry?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been hanging out with Jerry the whole time.
Jerry's been telling you stories about his times on Ular, all the crazy passenger he's taken, his time in the Navy.
Marshall, can I get a boost to knowledge of this core world then?
Yeah, that sounds fair. So he says,
Do you want to see what you know about the market, Chris?
Wait, what?
Remember I failed to learn about the market?
Oh, yeah, could I roll to see if I know that there's a market here then?
Yeah, what was the check I gave you, buddy?
Easy.
Okay, roll an easy core world knowledge check.
Let's see. 1 boost, that's 2 green, and what is easy? Just 1?
Yep.
Buddy, how did you fail this?
I didn't roll 2 successes on my greens and a blank difficulty die.
Damn.
He also didn't get boost.
Yeah, man.
So anyway, you know that the market here is, as almost all core world planets are, thriving.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell Shao. Yeah, I was talking to my buddy here, and turns out the market here is pretty great.
Yes.
All the kids come here.
Thriving, right? Yeah, I told you. It's terrible. Inflation everywhere. It's thriving here. You won't get anything for a good price.
If you want to get something that, the Republic should know about, it's also a pretty good place for that, because of the, the whoop whoop. He makes like a weird noise.
Anyway, what planet is this again? The name slips in my mind.
Ular, Ular. It's not a planet you can find in Star Wars. It's a new planet.
You mean it's not spelled with a double O? Ugh.
You mean you just made this canon?
I made it canon.
We've told you already, Ita. This is Legends.
What?
It's already legendary, so.
The last market planet you were on is also Legends.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway. It's Legends of the canon of the Legends of Star Wars canon. So anyway, you guys... go into you guys get in the cab, I'm guessing?
I thought we were already in there, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he says, okay, so time to head off. Where are we taking you? You want a tour of the city? Where are we going?
Ooh,
I want to go to the bar.
tour of the
The
city.
Withered
then.
Rose, specifically.
Guys, you not at all interested in the tour of the city?
Oh,
I think we should go on a tour and
It
end
takes
at the Withered
days.
Road.
Let's go on a tour.
oh no.
You guys go on a tour. He shows you all over the city. He shows you the sights.
show you the world.
Can we have more boost for...
Yeah, everyone gets an extra boost on core world knowledge checks of Ular. He says, you kids, I love you guys, and he shows you the government buildings, and he takes you through the nicer parts of town, and then he takes you through his neighborhood, and he takes you in his house, and then he takes you out of his house, and then
Does he cook us dinner?
no, there's no time for that. We're on a tour, and then he gets him back in the cab, and eventually you guys end your tour in the red light district where the Withered Rose is.
You come out here often, Jerry?
He says, maybe.
Let's go get you a little something.
You know I won't tell. And he nudges you.
Can I bring Jerry with us to get him a little
my
something?
You want to bring Jerry inside?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
He says, well, I must be honest. I love you kids, but I've just been driving you passengers around for 3 hours for free, and I need to put food on the table,
Yeah.
so I'll see you later.
I'll give him a
Jerry.
500 credit tip.
You'll give him a 500 credit tip?
Yeah.
He says, this
Why don't you
is
give him
weird.
the gold bar, Ita?
Oh, yeah, you should give
Feed
him
his
the gold
family for
bar.
years.
Jesus Christ, no.
Okay. He can open his own cab company called Jerry Incorporated.
And we'll have free rides forever on this planet.
And
We
all
just live
planets
here
that
from now
Jerry
on.
Incorporated goes to.
Yeah, we could totally help him run that business.
I mean, how much startup capital would 10,000 credits be worth, really?
It'd be a good amount of startup capital.
Give him the gold bar, Ita. Go on.
No, eat it. 2 gold bars. I still have mine.
I mean, Cedric, do you have a gold bar?
I still have my gold bar.
Oh.
With the last 2 with gold bars.
I mean, do you want to do this?
If we get the promise of Jerry's cab company coming back somewhere with free rides.
I don't know if I want to waste 10,000 credits on that, though.
One thing's for sure, in my campaign, a few years later, Jerry's cab company will be a monopoly on the world.
Yes!
So are you guys giving him the 2 gold bars?
No. I mean, Cedric can give him his if he wants.
Oh, you greedy bastard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give mine to him.
Okay, you hand him the gold bar. What do you say when you hand it to him?
Here's a tip.
Look, man, here's a tip. Like, make a cab company or something like that.
He holds out the gold bar and he says, oh my gosh, you kids are so nice. Don't know why you didn't just pay the fee. It would have been much cheaper, I'll tell you, but he hugs you guys. He takes it all, he embraces all of you, he gives extra noogies for everyone. And he says, I can't wait. And he gets hurt on Shao because Shao has the horns, but he's
You know what?
And these days they're covered underneath her black hair, so he didn't even notice them. And he's like, fuck!
Merkava has a really weird head. It's really bumpy, but it's okay. Anyway,
You know what? I say screw it. I'll give him my gold bar too.
he cries. He cries in the street.
And he was mugged on the way to the bank.
He says, I've been busting my hump around this town for decades now. I could take this and I can open my own cab company. I'll tell you kids, here, he hands you his card and he says, this is my number. You know, if you're ever on Ular again, or who knows where the Jerry Cab Company will go.
Yeah. Hey Jerry, since you don't really need to be going to work today, you want to come in for one drink?
You got it!
I love Jerry.
He gets drunk and dies.
Marshall, I think he warrants a picture by now.
You're right. Jerry says, I'll come drink with you guys in a second. I need to quickly drop this off in my house so it doesn't get stolen. So he's
That's
gonna.
a good idea, Jerry.
That's a very good idea, Jerry.
He's gonna quickly stop by. He ain't no fool. He's lived in the red light district a while, So he's gonna drop it by his house. Let me get a picture for Jerry. Cab.
I love Jerry so much.
Let's see.
Wait, how good is Jerry at piloting spacecraft?
No.
So, well, he's probably good at planetary, but probably not space.
If he's good at planetary, he's got decent agility, which means he'll have decent.
Well, no, maybe
space.
he has a bunch of skill and only 2 agility, so he has 2 yellow and 4.
True.
Just to warn you guys, I'm going to be doing my usual enter the bar routine here, so beware.
Oh God.
I don't think I've seen this yet. So.
No, actually, I don't think the audience has either, because I think it was all on the last episode.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Trying to find.
Well, Marshall, seriously, how good is Jerry at space piloting?
It's not space,
That's
it'd be
not something he'll
planetary.
tell you. It'd be planetary, and he won't tell you.
Plus, he might not even be any good. He's just a cab driver. Piloting only comes into play in stressful
Yeah,
situations.
but I was gonna flip a Destiny die to have
That picture just pops me for some reason.
No, but I was gonna flip a Destiny die to have him come with us and be our pilot.
No. Just leave someone be, for fuck's sake.
No, I love him.
We don't need a harem following us.
We do. We just already have
We
one
do.
waiting.
It was so awesome.
I fully expect to get the band back together at some point.
Galtech.
Galtech, Lee Swan Wee.
We
All
got
of them
at
are-
Jerry for that.
It's really
Brooke.
sad that all of the Brook bring him on your crew. We're gonna have we're all pitching in for a cruise at the end of the war. You're all invited. You too, Brook.
You get your pink shirt on, your Hawaii shirt.
I'll just stay inside with my hoods up because I'm pretty sure my species sunburns like a motherfucker.
You wouldn't tell if Shao was sunburnt. We just look like her normal skin.
Cedric's so white that he burns worse than Merkava.
Make sure you don't send him to a river of lava, then. And certainly don't get the high ground on him.
I put the mysterious assassin and Jerry in the episode 9 portraits, so we can remember them forever. Okay, so you guys. So you guys are going in the bar. Jerry's going to drop off his gold, and you guys are going in the bar. But he promises to meet up with you later to have a few drinks. Okay, so let me describe the bar before Shao screams. The Withered Rose is the Withered Rose is a well-kept cantina with clean floor. Oh wait, real quick before I do this.
I was like, oh no, wait, it's a piece of shit. Never mind.
We need proper music. That would be funny if I was like, just kidding, it's horrible. There's shit all over the floor.
Any requests? Just play the same song again.
Okay, so, we got the best cantina music around. Okay, so,
I've heard better.
fuck you. I'm honestly crushed. Okay, so, you guys, the Withered Rose is a well-kept cantina with clean floors, dry tables, and working light fixtures. Still, as is typical of a red light district cantina, you get a feeling from the general atmosphere that this place is involved in less than reputable dealings from time to time. In one booth is a well-dressed Deveronian. Let me show you his picture. Surrounded by beautiful Twi'lek ladies, grinning ear to ear with a pipe in his mouth and a drink in his hand. In an alcove around the corner of the entrance sits an Arthurian female and a Trandoshan male.
Oh
I'm
my
pretty
god!
sure that species has to reproduce asexually.
So,
Trandoshan!
an Ithorian female and a Trandoshan male playing Pazak. And the Trandoshan looks to be having a bad game by the sullen expression on his face.
Can I go over and join them?
I am not finished. At the bar itself sits two humans, both women, talking about something. I'll share their pictures. The content of which what they are talking about seems to be enthralling the woman sitting on the right. At the far end of the bar is a single Biff playing some jazzy tune you've never heard before. The Cantina bar is manned on one end by a Rhodian female, and on the other end by a service droid.
Oh, it's a butthead. I love those guys.
God, so many pictures!
I know. Just as you finish appraising the room, the Biff ends his set, announcing, "I'll be taking a 10-minute break. Requests will be accepted, with preference to those who tip." After this, the Biff sits down at a small table near the stage and drinks some sort of green drink.
I'll give him a one credit tip to play the same song.
Okay. Beat me to it.
Who just
Right
dropped?
now.
Nothing. He stopped playing.
I walk up to the bar. I slam my fist as hard as I can down on the bar. I look
I
around
can't wait.
at all of the patrons and I say, "I'm looking for Bengani. And hey, if I don't get to drink the best Starshine surprise I've had this side of the galaxy, someone's gonna be in trouble."
The bartender woman walks up.
Jesus, Shao.
Do you do this near the bartending Rhodian or the bartending droid?
Rhodian. But I'm also looking at the entire patronage of the bar.
Yeah, I get it. They're not all just gonna crowd around you, though.
Yeah.
They're like, unless they're all gonna fight you. I don't know. So
They just all tackle you.
it's like, and everyone in your party doesn't help because they thought it was a stupid idea. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, you walk over, and she says, "Welcome to the Withered Rose. Prepaid tabs more than 50 credits get a 10% discount on drinks." You said you were looking for Bengani?
Wait, there's no reaction from the patron? I don't get to roll coercion?
You can roll, you can roll coercion on the entire bar.
Yeah.
It's gonna be formidable, though.
Is that 5 or 4?
That's 5.
I'm gonna flip a destiny die. Can someone do it for me?
Yeah, sure.
And Zabraks generate automatic advantage on coercion checks.
Because it's scary. Yes. Good job.
So it's 2 threat.
Okay. So, you threaten the whole bar, and everyone, there's some awkward glances and stares. So, I'm gonna say that you have successfully coerced them. They're scared of you. They know you mean business. But, they are also, because of this, probably gonna be a little bit reluctant to talk to you in certain respects, because they're afraid you'll kill them.
Have I successfully coerced the bartender into trying to make a Starshine surprise?
She says, "Are you going to pay for it?"
Maybe. Why don't we find out?
Oh,
She's going to pay for it.
yeah, she'll pay for it.
She starts making a Starshine surprise.
We found Marshall in the game!
I look at I look at the redhead human lady and I say, hey, Sugar, can I get you a Starshine surprise? Best drink in the galaxy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what the hell?
This is, is Shao a lesbian?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would. Okay, so anyway, yeah, the redhead looks at you and says, "No thanks, honey."
I don't even get to roll charm?
Yeah, just force your will upon her. That's not creepy.
So you are trying to charm her?
Yeah!
Okay.
Please use the force in
Let me
this.
figure out what it'll be.
No, I'm not going to use the force in this one.
That would
pretty much is like raping her. So
yeah, like if that was your end goal, yeah.
It's gonna be if it's against cool, it's gonna be 2 challenge, 1 difficulty.
Oof, a challenge. She is skilled.
She fails. She cannot resist the charm of Shao.
She says, "All right, honey, I'll let you buy me a drink."
Okay.
So do you buy her a drink?
Yes, I say a second for the lady.
She says that'll be 10 credits for both of them.
Marshall, is there a dance floor in the bar?
There is a sort of dance area in front of the stage.
I'm gonna go look for Ular.
Okay. You go over there, Uhar's not there.
I didn't mean like right over there, I mean like around the bar.
I can't be sitting on the stage.
He's dancing. Okay.
He's dancing to no music.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I can find Ular?
Roll an easy perception check.
Chris, are you writing an essay?
What? No, I'm just sending you a message.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah. Sorry, I hadn't talked in a while and I was typing, so...
Okay. You don't find Ular.
What?
You succeeded at not finding him. If there's no one to see, seeing means you saw nothing.
He's on the ceiling.
That is interesting. And right, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's how perception works. If you succeed a perception check, but there's nothing to see, then you
don't just magically find something that's not there. Yeah,
it's not a destiny check. You're not like, I perceive a gold bar.
Could he use the advantage to find some cash underneath a chair somewhere?
Can you use it to find cash under a chair?
Can I roll?
Yeah, like in the cushions of a chair or something.
Can I roll a destiny die to have?
It looks like you just did, without asking me.
He didn't.
No, I didn't. I just checked the pool.
Oh, okay. You want to roll a destiny die to do what?
Can I, flip a destiny die to have Ular be in the bar?
Okay.
I don't know.
I think Marshall's got a better plan for where Ular is.
Also, that's really cheap, then.
I want to be...
He will be around.
Then I would say this. You already know from 2 different foresee checks that he will be here. Why don't you just exercise a drop of patience? Just a little bit.
Roll discipline.
Okay, so what was the last thing? So 2 star shine surprises. 1 is given to the lady. 1 is given to you. So
am I not a lady? Am I not a lady to you? What, am I some sort of piece of dirt?
You didn't call. Oh my god!
Oh my.
Okay, so what do you do? You continue to ask the bartender if she knows Bengani?
No, I'm just drinking at this point. The gang should.
Okay.
Okay, bartender, do you know Bengani?
Says Bengani. Yeah, Bengani? You bet I know Bengani. He spent most of his waking hours in this place, drinking, sometimes sleeping at the corner tables. I didn't mind. He kept his nose clean, didn't make any passes or anything, so loitering ain't so bad. Hasn't been in here in a week, though, which is crazy irregular for a Bengani. I wouldn't be surprised if he skipped town or died.
Do you know what sort of gang he hung out with?
Gang?
I mean, what? Did he have any friends?
Friends? No, Bengani didn't seem to have any friends. Not around here, anyway. I don't know about his home life.
How often did you speak with Bengani while he was here?
Occasionally, whenever he ordered a drink. I didn't go out of my way to talk to him.
Okay.
This Starshine Surprise is the best Starshine Surprise I have ever tasted. Brava. Brava.
A D2.
It's either horrible or it's great.
No, it was a D2. 1 would have been worse than the last one. 2 is better than the last one.
So for everyone, from every new bar you drink one from, you increase the die?
Yeah, to see if it's like where it's on the scale, yeah.
Okay, if she says, I'll take a Starshine surprise too.
Galtech's gonna be hurt by this. Okay, 5 credits.
He was my first. There's always a special place in my heart for my first.
She mixes you a Starshine supply for surprise. Subtract 5 credits from your inventory.
I drank it and throw up.
What? Where do you throw up? Can you do that on command? No, I'm not going to let you do that. No one can throw up on command as just a normal thing people can do. You'd have to, that would have had to have been something you've been able to do your whole life.
Yeah. Okay, fine, I drink this Starshine surprise.
Yeah. So, you drink it, and, it's probably pretty good. Putty liked it. Starshine rankings. Okay, so, Putty says...
Very important.
So do you guys ask the bartender any other questions?
Where is the shopping district around here?
She says there's stores all over the place. There's one in the red light district just down the street.
We're on a mission, Merkava. We're not here to buy things.
We're on a mission from Gad.
Oh. I mean, should take advantage of it while we're here, at least.
We can always come back later.
What? No, that's not how it works. We're jet set all over the galaxy.
After the war, we can return.
What?
We can come back after our mission is finished.
I wave my hand in front of Ita's face and go, there is no war in Ular.
There is no war in Boss.
Can I roll a discipline check to see if I convince him there is no war going on right now, just for the lols?
Is that even a force power of yours?
It's I can convince him to adopt a false state of mind using influence.
Okay.
Oppose discipline with force power.
I mean, shouldn't he have a ton of setback considering I am a part of an actual war?
Yeah.
It doesn't affect your feelings.
It's just, oh shit, there was a war?
I will say, since it's such a ridiculous claim, I'm gonna throw 1 setback on it.
Okay.
Only what? Okay, one.
Because it's a meme. I'm not gonna throw 30 on. This is just a goof.
One challenge, 1 difficulty.
See, you're probably gonna be fine. I'm gonna flip a destiny die to use the dark side point to convince him.
But you were already successful.
I need to use a light side point to actually activate it. It's a force.
You're right.
I mean, why do you even need the force at this point?
It's not a convince check, Ben. I'm using the influence force power.
So, Putty, you gain 2 strain and 1 conflict.
This is glorious.
There's been a lot of force conflict today. So anyway,
and ironically, none for me yet.
So you convince Ita that there is no war. You guys are just here on a mission for the Republic. What war?
There is no war in Ular.
I mean, I was gonna go full on there's not even a mission.
Well, that's not what he tried to convince you. So that's not
literally the words I said were, there is no war in Ular.
So that means outside of Ular, there's still a war.
There might be,
I think the implication is as soon as you leave the planet, the spell will be broken.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway. Ben just starts screaming as soon as you get in the ship.
We wasted so much time! There was a war! People died!
So, since there's no real rush there, Ben, I think I should go shopping.
So you
I want to complete
in the middle of the investigation to go shopping?
I'd rather stay here.
No, if you want, I could... I could quote unquote go shopping in the post session, but I kind of wanted to get stuff in case we do have combat.
We're still on a time sensitive mission for the Republic here, Makava.
What do you mean still? We were always on a time sensitive mission for the Republic.
Exactly, we're on a time
I'd rather take advantage of when I have the opportunity to get some upgrades rather than be running around from mission to mission.
If you want to go out there all by your lonesome, go ahead.
It sounds like you're outvoted. Let's just get on with the mission. I don't mind either way.
Fine.
I mean, okay. I don't care if he actually does go.
So you guys, what do you ask do you ask the bartender anything else? What do you do?
Have you seen a Jedi Master here recently? Goes by the name of Ular Bagur.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Ben gets that. I don't.
Sorry, did you know where Ben Gorno lived?
Bengani?
Bengani.
No, I don't know where he lives.
Any other places he frequents? Surely he said something to you.
Nope.
Just didn't talk to him at all?
The guy was a drunk.
As are, I'm sure, most of your patrons.
Damn.
This is a drinking establishment, good sir. I'm not sure if you have noticed.
It's a woman, but she says, she says, look, think what you want about him, but Bengani was the drunk of the drunks. So, what else do you want to know?
Well, time for Mama to do what she does best and just slurps down the Starshine Surprise. Give me another one.
What was his drink of choice?
Another one. Another one.
Actually, you know what? Give me 5.
Holy hell! We are on a mission here. I do not think you should get inebriated.
She mixes up 5 Starshine Surprises. That'll be 25 credits.
I thought they were 10 each.
They're 5 each.
Oh, okay. I'll get.
Well, she said 10 earlier because you ordered 2.
I thought you said 10 each, but never mind. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. So I'll add 10 and then subtract 15. And then I'm going to down all 5.
Wait, what? You'll add 10 and subtract 15?
Yeah, because I paid 20 earlier.
So
what? Why'd you pay 20?
Because I thought he said 10 each.
But these cost 25.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
If you're gonna,
I fucked that up. I fucked that up.
If you're gonna add 10, then you have to subtract 25.
No, I thought they costed 15. My bad.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, she hands you, she mixes you up 5 Starshine Surprises.
And I drink all 5 like shots.
She says, you'd know drunks, wouldn't you?
Yeah, damn straight I would.
Okay, so Shao's officially useless on this.
Great.
Cedric, we should buy a bar.
Shao, you're starting to get a brain freeze.
How much would this bar cost?
I don't know. It could be great, though. We would call it Puzzles. Why is it called Puzzles? That's the puzzle!
Oh, God, I can't.
Or maybe rather than a bar, it could be an internet bar. Where we send a ship. We send a ship with all our drinks on it to your house.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. I could get on board with that. Hey, can I buy you another drink? I say, wrapping my arm around the human.
Oh my god.
She says, are you okay?
I don't think so.
Shao, come on, we're here for a job.
Let's go meet Jerry, Shao. We need to get you out of here. You're cut off, Shao.
I hand another 25 credits to the bartender.
I tell the bartender no.
Yeah, it's just alcohol poisoning. This is how it happens.
As the two of them are arguing whether Shao should die tonight, the door opens, a figure walks over to the bar and sits down and orders a fog blaster. It's a familiar voice.
I recognize that voice if it ain't you, you old curmudgeon.
Ular Bagur turns around and says, "Oh my God! It's Ular! Or knights, I suppose. Good to see all of you."
I wrap my arm around Ular and be like, "This one's on me. The fog blast, that's on me. My tab, drinks for the whole bar."
My God.
As Shao gets bored.
Apologies, Master. She is not herself.
How much for a Starshine surprise for everyone in this building, including the guy who's playing the music? You do good shit, my man. Good shit.
He's not playing any music right now.
I can hear it, though.
Angry person, happy drunk.
6. So, are you buying a Starshine surprise for everyone and a fog blaster for Ular?
Yeah, I'm buying Ular a fog blaster and a Starshine surprise, if you know what I mean. So,
okay, that'll be 55 credits total.
Oh, that's cheaper than I was expecting. Cool. I hand it over.
She mixes up drinks like a madman, tells the bartender droid to mix up some others. And the droid begins to ferry around Starshine surprises around the room.
Hey, guy with the music thing, could you play some music?
He says, he winks at you and begins playing music.
Shao, I remind you, we are on a mission.
Ita, I shake him. I love you, man.
Shao, I remind you.
But there is no war in Ular, I told you.
We are on a mission.
Yeah, a mission from God.
Oh my God, no.
No, from the Republic.
Is the Republic not your god, son?
I think you need to leave, Shao.
I think you need to leave.
I'm going to physically pick up Shao and take it out the bar.
I'm going to draw my lightsaber.
No.
I'll call Jerry and draw my lightsaber.
Oh no!
Whoa! Everyone in the bar. The bartender says, "You get that shit out of here!" And Ular Bagur says, "Whoa, boys, Shao, this is not how Jedi behave."
I am a well-respected patron of this establishment, and I will not be forcibly removed.
You just came in here 5 minutes ago.
Have I or have I not been responsible for the biggest boom in business this place has had in at least an hour?
Am I the only one that's not going to take massive amounts of conflict?
I have no intention of actually doing anything here.
Okay, while you guys figure out if you're going to murder each other, I'm going to call a 5-minute break because I need to get some water.
Sure.
Okay, I guess I'll go get some water.
Just to think I could have gotten Shao out of here if you guys would have taken it.
You can just leave me if you continue with the mission. Shao isn't going to be that much of a disruption. I'll be right back anyway.
Yeah. So Ben, how do you want to play this?
I mean, Shao.
No, I mean, us three, we can still, attempt to complete the mission.
I mean, I view Shao as, a detriment to the mission.
So, I think we keep her on the comms, just so we can keep tabs on where she is in the city.
I think we court Ular to help us with this mission. After I dance with him.
Yeah.
That could work.
Wait, I forgot I
we need a
dance
replacement.
Well, why am I being the party pooper when I need to dance with Ular?
Yeah, we need you to dance with Ular.
Hey, Ular, this song is really vibing with me. You wanna go dance?
Marshall's not here.
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys want to see my shopping list?
Oh God. Go for it.
It's in chat. I'm going to be spending a lot of credits today.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, this will basically blow through my hard points on my lightsaber, but it'll be fucking worth it.
Yeah. I haven't upgraded my lightsaber yet.
Oh, you should wait, like the crystal or
At all.
like at all? Oh, jeez, dude, get on that. Wait, what's your force rating?
2. I can really get on it.
No, hell yeah, then get on that. You should be able to upgrade that shit, no problem. Wait, what's your intelligence?
2.
Any points in mechanics?
Nope.
It'll
I'm
you
decent in
can
the
easily get like you could reduce your crit rate and all that fun stuff.
Yeah. That's my plan. Reduce crit rate. And increase damage.
No, see, what I'm going for the most is
Vicious 54.
No. Although I do have Vicious 2 on both my lightsabers.
What does Vicious do again?
Plus 10 to critical injuries.
Oh, fuck.
So, at a base, my crit does D hundo plus 20. And I really want to get that up to Vicious 4, but hey.
Yeah. If you can get that up to Vicious 4, that could maim someone.
Just instantly. Just out the gate. No,
it won't quite kill them.
Yeah. Basically, I'm going for
I think.
Plus 4 now.
Yeah, no, I think
Plus 40
140 is like dies at the end of his next turn.
Okay, Shao, I've realized the
No, it's
the fact that I need to dance with Ular here, so I should not be playing the party pooper.
Shouldn't anyway.
Uh,
You realize how dangerous Shao is.
No, it's 150 plus 1 dies instantly.
What did you say, buddy?
You realize how dangerous Shao is. You really shouldn't be haphazardly putting your arm.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not. Alright, Cedric's the one grabbing you.
Real quick. Potty, when it says modifications options, is that just for instance, it says modification options, 1 item quality, vicious plus 1 mod. Does that mean when I get it on there, it gets an additional vicious, or it's the option to get an additional vicious?
When you get the attachment on there, it doesn't do anything, but you've got to mod it then to get the
okay, so it's the ability to get an additional plus 1 vicious.
If you mod it.
Okay.
Because remember, attaching an attachment doesn't require a mechanics check. It's just the modding that does.
Wait, so I can mod the attachment itself?
Yes. Just like you would mod a crystal. A crystal is an attachment.
Oh,
But you can't put your force rating into mods on anything that isn't the crystal. So for example, my curved hilt has a defensive quality because I modded it. It'll cost you 100 credits, and I think it's like a easy mechanics check because it's your own saber.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, not to mention you get to use your force die, don't you?
No, only on the crystal.
Oh, that's right. Let's see.
I'm writing up my bio now. In this break.
Finally, gosh. How dare those pirates murder your family?
Oh, you haven't seen it fully yet.
Merkava still doesn't have a bio. I am shocked. Shocked!
I'm back.
I have gotten like an outline of one, but I actually want to polish it up a little bit before I move it in.
Well, you've missed out on the XP. Is everyone back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. So, well, when we left off, Shao is drunkenly fighting.
She's only fighting because someone put their hands on her.
Cedric.
Like, as soon as you pulled out a lightsaber, I was up.
Ular Bagur says, why don't we put our lightsabers away? Give each other some space.
Thank you.
Ben, force pusher.
No more drinks, Shao.
Can I stealthily slip 5 credits to the bartender?
No more drinks, Shao.
You don't notice it
Bartender, she's cut
yet. Let me roll.
Let her do it.
We're not a family.
Wait,
We're not a siblings. You don't have any right to cut me off. Now leave me alone.
I'm still going to see you drink the drink.
One more word out of you about me and I will punch you in the face.
No more.
One punching later.
Yeah, no more drinks, Shao.
Now after that conversation, I punch him in the face.
Oh my god.
I pull out my lightsaber again.
Oh my god. You too.
Ular Bagur says, stop!
Yoha, can you just get Ben over, like, that way? Like, just get him maybe, like, dancing or something like that.
Yeah, I thought I was the drunk one, but somebody else is acting like they're off their head.
We are on a mission,
And I haven't
for
done
the
anything
Republic, and we must
to
complete
compromise it yet. You know what is compromising it? Being a baby and talking about alcohol all the time. Leave me alone.
So Ular sits up on his stool. He begins to meditate. And the two of you, who before had anger towards each other, you find your anger dissipating.
Surely he has to roll for that.
He has.
I don't
hell?
see it. Yes,
I have a secret place.
and you know.
Dun, dun.
You want me to roll publicly?
No. Well, Shao always had positive feelings towards Ita. That doesn't mean she's going to let him take her autonomy away.
You're right. Let's roll.
No, I'm fine with having positive feelings infused. That's just not changing the situation. She is not going to let anyone take her autonomy away.
She's not trying to take your autonomy away. She's trying to calm you down so you don't kill her.
No, Ita is trying to take her autonomy away.
I'm just trying to get this mission on track.
Then stop talking about me and do the mission! You're slowing us down more than I am. And you do this every time, too.
Okay,
Do you
so
agree,
what
disagree with that?
So,
I mean, I do this every time.
But do you agree that you're slowing us down? Because if you had just gone on with the mission, we wouldn't be here right now. Just get on with the mission.
I mean, I would agree. If you actually think Putty isn't contributing, just ignore Putty and do the mission.
Oh, it's not that. It's just I feel.
And if you're worried about Putty dying,
with Putty's character,
Putty is in control of his own character. If he wants to let Shao die of alcohol poisoning tonight, that's his choice. Okay, so, what do you guys do? Are you guys done pulling lightsabers out?
I don't know.
Yeah.
By the way, checks to convince people now in this room are going to have some setback because you guys look like unhinged maniacs. You guys are fighting, pulling out lightsabers, yelling at each other.
I'm just standing there in awe.
I suppose you don't. You don't look like a maniac, but
What about my drinks to everyone? That's got to take a few setback off.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're a maniac, but you're a maniac who pays.
I tell you what, no, I look around and I say, guys, I apologize for the commotion. My friend here is a
Another round.
is a jackass. 2 more rounds. Bartender,
Holy shit!
Everyone got smashed that night.
is that 100 credits? Because
70 credits.
Oh, cool.
I just walk out of the bar.
Is she running out of stuff to make Starshine surprises? You know, it's not every day someone comes in and orders 40 of them.
She says she's never had to make this many in her whole life.
There you go, guys. Again, enjoy your drinks. I much apologize for the commotion. My friend is a jackass. Hey,
Everyone you come to is going to be a little bit boozed up now.
Music man, do what you do best, alright? Let's all chill. Let's get back to our wonderful night.
okay, so out of character here. Where are we up to? Like,
I'm out
we
of
know
the
he's
bar.
not been
So
here for a
far,
week.
you have asked a couple questions to the bartender.
I'm out of the bar right now.
But you still need to dance. You still need to dance the night away, Ben.
The force visions are not permanent. We stopped the sniper one from coming true.
No, we didn't. We saw the sniper.
Well, he didn't shoot at us.
He didn't do
He
what
was
happened in
aiming
the
at
force
us.
vision.
The vision never saw you keep being killed by him. You just saw him.
No,
At you.
yeah, but it was like above the streets. I felt like what we did was away
was
from
above
where
the
that
streets.
vision was. Yeah, but in more narrow. I thought I didn't think that was what the vision was. I thought it would be later.
I mean, I think there's an argument for either way. But Shao is definitely right that the visions are only one possible future. Whenever you do futuristic shit in an RPG, it has to be possible, not certain, because otherwise the entire game would have to go a certain way.
And that's how it is in Star Wars too.
What?
That's how it is in Star Wars too. That it's not certain.
That's true. So mechanically and lore-wise, it wouldn't make sense for it to be certain. So anyway, you guys. So the music's playing. Ita has left the room. Ular is really confused.
I'm out on the streets, like, asking people if they know who Bengani is and if they can help us.
Nobody seems to know who he is.
That's a shame.
Are they still playing Pazak?
Yeah, the two in the corner. Yeah, they're playing Bazak now. They're a little bit boozed up, but they're playing Bazak.
I'm gonna walk over and say, "Can I have the
Marshall
next
robot
game?"
for anyone else?
Yeah, but we
just
go through it this way.
Just get over it.
That was history.
Can I have a game?
Yeah, you walk over and ask for another game. He said they say, yes, I suppose so. After I whoop Raktar's ass here, and the Trandoshan says, Raktar, better at.
I rub Raktar's shoulder and say, "It's okay, buddy. You'll get him next time."
Raktar, like you. Okay, so they finish their game. Raktar loses, and Raktar sulks in the corner, drinking his sunshine surprises.
Hey, Raktar, why don't you come play with me? You can give me advice while I'm playing.
Excellent. Raktar, best player on all of Trandosha and Pazak. So Raktar sits next to you, and he begins to whisper into your ear advice.
Mm-hmm.
Most of it's pretty good. You get the feeling that Raktar isn't bad at the game, just that the Ithorian is much better.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm not sure what would it be for a Pazak. Maybe a cool check. I suppose. I think. It's not really a check for. Yeah, I'm gonna have you make a cool check versus her cool.
Okay.
So this will be your cool versus 3 difficulty.
Stressful game.
Yeah. So you succeed. The game goes well. You know, it is what it is. You do win though. At one point, it seems like at one point in the game you made a horrible mistake that almost cost you the game, but you did end up winning in the end very well. So, you know, you come away having won, but you feel a little bit bad that you made such a rookie mistake early on.
Yeah, okay. I sit to Raktar and say, look, we can be the best Pazak players in the world, but some things are just happen, you know?
Raktar says, wise words, friend.
I say thanks for the game, and I say, hey, did any of you guys talk to Bengani? Is that his name?
Yeah, Bengani. So
Bengani,
you look to which one do you ask this to just both of them?
Yeah, but I'm looking at the Ithorian probably because I just finished the game.
The Ithorian says, Bengani was a pal, you could say. I played a few games of Pazak with him on occasion.
I heard he hasn't been in a while.
I haven't really noticed, but yeah, I guess now that you say it, he hasn't. And then Raktar also will answer your question. He says, Bengani. Raktar has heard of Bengani. Raktar remembers. Raktar heard Bengani's name said by human female at the bar. Human sounded angry with Raktar, but not hot anger. More like a cold, bubbling anger. Very subtle. Raktar very perceptive.
Which human at the bar?
He points at the redhead.
Okay, thanks, guys.
The one you were hitting on.
Good game. And I drop the cards and I say, I'll see you around.
They say goodbye.
I swing by the bar and I guess I sit next to Beatrice again.
Okay. What do you say?
So, I hear that you knew Bengani.
Bengani?
That's what I said.
I remember him. Bar patron, like most of us here. Never spoke to him.
Never spoke to him, but spoke about him.
So, do you basically imply that you know she's lying?
No, I mean, I say it pretty frankly.
She jumps the bar and runs.
I only know that she spoke about him. I guess I'm casting a little bit of doubt, but at the moment I'm not disbelieving her.
At this point, I'm gonna sort of stroll over.
I'm still lurking.
She says, it's fine. I spoke to Bengani, yeah. She lowers her voice and turns away from the girl she was chatting up. The truth is, I'm a sector ranger, Officer Halstart. I'm investigating the exchange crime syndicate on this planet. I ask you do not breach my cover. I spoke to Bengani to find out if he was with the exchange, which I'm pretty sure he was. Unfortunately, he disappeared that night.
Can me and my friends speak with you in private? I think we'll be able to help each other.
Sure.
And me.
I said my friends!
Oh, I thought you said friend.
No, I meant to say friends if I did.
She points over. There's sort of an alcove on the opposite. You know how there was an alcove where the people were playing Pazak? Well, there's another one, so it's a pretty private area.
I head over. I motion over Merkava. And on the way over, I whisper to him, you know, people would be less freaked out about the way you look if you just bought a drink and acted friendly.
You're just sort of standing there staring at people.
No, I mean, alcohol doesn't really mix with the mask well.
Yeah, I didn't say you have to drink it. Just buy it, and I wink.
What, am I supposed to pour it down your throat?
Well, if you insist, big guy.
Okay, so 7 drinks later,
Yeah.
you guys are at the table. You're talking. She says, "So, what do you know?"
We're working with the Republic, actually. In case you didn't notice with the scuffle, we're Jedi.
Yeah, I noticed you're Jedi. Very unsubtle, but yes, Jedi. Most Jedi don't just throw out their lightsabers in the middle of a red light district.
Well,
Yeah.
we're prize students of
me
Ular Bagur.
It'd be like me taking out my badge and running around with it.
Well, I'm not going to say I'm in full control of my faculties, and I don't like it when someone, and I look at Cedric, puts their hands on me.
At this point, I walk back into the bar.
Of course.
Unless, of course, it's a massage.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, voice in my head. I've had way too much to drink. Anyway, we're also investigating the exchange. We're looking to displace a man named... Fuck, I don't have it written down.
Nagil.
Nagil.
Nagil. She says, Nagil. As far as I've gathered, Nagil keeps direct contact with very few people. Bengani was, I believe, involved. Beyond that, the trail's gone cold.
He was working with the Republic. He was an informant.
Huh. Well, often the Republic doesn't really communicate that sort of thing to the sector rangers. It's unfortunate that we don't work together more often.
Indeed it is.
Would anyone like to? Do you guys? Would anyone like to roll a knowledge of the a knowledge of core worlds to know what sector rangers are? If you don't know,
I think you should, Chris.
Oh, jeez.
If you don't care, you don't have to roll.
No, because, I mean, I only have 2.
I think we all only have 2.
Core worlds?
You're not in the room, Ben!
I have walked back into the room.
Yeah, but you probably have to make a roll to see us. We were in private, remember?
Okay.
I guess I'll roll.
I mean, you're in private, but only so much as that people can't hear you. People can see you.
All right. What's the difficulty?
The difficulty would be a difficulty of 1, easy.
And you have 2 boosts, I think, Mercado.
Only in stuff dealing with this planet.
Is this dealing with this planet?
Well, it does.
It is a
deal with this planet.
It is
She's
dealing
here.
with this planet, but
All right.
But you can add the boost. I'm cool with it. Okay, you know that the Sector Rangers are a group of basically crime fighters that work with the Republic, but they're not technically funded or a branch of the Republic government. They often work in places where lawlessness is common, and they're known to have sort of they are given jurisdiction by the Republic. And so in that way, they are like an arm of the Republic, but they themselves often do not work with them. And they do their best to basically, they hunt down the greatest criminals in the galaxy when they can.
Okay.
I knew you were skilled when I first laid eyes on you, I say.
Okay. She says
well, she had 2 challenge die.
She says, so yeah, that's what I know about the exchange here. Unfortunately, most of the members seem pretty tight-lipped, and I have no idea how to get in contact with this Nagil character.
Would you be interested in helping us take him down?
He says yes, but if I'm involved, we're going to be arresting him, not killing him. And that comes with all of the men in his employ.
Fine with me.
That means using stun weapons and knocking them out with your fists. No lightsaber cutting off their heads.
See, what
about an arm?
That's my specialty.
No, see, this is why it sucks that you broke the slug thrower pistol. That is a stun setting.
No, it
doesn't.
Well, I'd like to imagine it does.
The blasters do.
Hey, Merkava, you want to go shopping for a blaster? It's only 450 credits, if I remember.
Oh, look, he's back. I say, shooting a cold glance at Ita.
Are you still drunk?
Are you still an asshole?
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Beatrice says, look, we're pretty much all drunk after all the drinks she bought, so let's just chill. Who isn't drunk? Anyway.
Me.
I only had 1 drink.
Well, there's 8 of us.
I didn't even take them.
Straight edges. Anyway, so now the rest of the bar breaks out into like some sort of sea shanty.
Could we get that sea shanty on the jukebox?
I don't know. Yeah, I'll look for one. So, do you guys ask her any more questions?
So you talked about contacts with that you know of contacts with Nagil.
What'd you say?
That she knows of contacts with Nagil.
She says, I know, I don't know any contacts of Nagil. She said Bengani was going to be my way into the organization. Literally sea shanty.
Shao starts singing along.
It doesn't even make sense. It's like, they're literally singing about like 18th century ships. Okay, anyway. So,
Shao starts singing along badly.
This is ridiculous.
So anyway, she says, I know this. I've been able to interrogate a couple people who are vaguely related to the exchange, but from what I get, no one except a few people in the entire organization have ever even seen Nagil.
Horror!
There's a lot of sailors in here tonight.
At this point, Shao gets up on the bar with like a keg and starts swinging it back and forth.
I'm really
Yar!
Well, so why have you been here today?
I've been waiting for Bengani to show back up.
I have a feeling at least he's not going to turn up here again.
Well, like I said, the trail's gone cold. I might wait here a little longer. If not, I'm probably going to report back to HQ.
So you met Bengani here, I assume?
Yeah, I met him once. I was just beginning to establish a sort of relationship with him when he disappeared.
Hmm. It might have been that you set them off to his disguise.
Are you insulting her discretion?
No.
She says it's possible, but he didn't seem smart enough to know I was a ranger to me. Could be wrong.
It might not have been him. Could have been someone else.
She says that's probably likely at this point.
So there might be people still watching.
Maybe some different music.
It's too good. It's not just sea shanties, it's Irish sea shanties. Okay.
Oh my god! No, I wanted the...
So what do you guys do next?
Shao climbs down off the bar.
Well, if people still could be watching this bar.
They could. Could I use hey, I look at Ita. Asshole, do something useful. Have a look around for some cameras.
Alright, I'll look for cameras.
Not like the obvious ones, we mean like the hidden one.
I
So roll an average perception check. No cameras here you can see.
I report back to them that there are no cameras.
Alright.
So if there's no cameras, well, people must be able to see.
Well, I mean, he had to have had one more destination on his, daily routine other than here.
Wait a minute, I'll see if there's anyone hiding here. I'm going to use the sense force power.
Okay.
I'm clouded by the dark side.
And
the alcohol. Mainly the alcohol.
Mainly the alcohol.
Told you the alcohol was a bad idea.
I rub my
The
head.
alcohol is the way to the dark side. The alcohol is the way to the dark side.
The alcohol has clouded your force.
Maybe it was for your mother, Cedric, but it won't be for me.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
A good old mother joke. I like it. Okay, what do you guys do?
You shut up about that.
Well, I wonder if there's... Wait a second. I'm thinking there's no local policing on this planet.
He says there's police, but they mainly just show up when a body is found.
Okay. Oh, okay. Shall we go talk to them to see if they found...
I thought you were going to suggest we make a body.
Let's lure them out. No, if you would go talk to them, see if Bengani has been reported dead recently.
Do you say
where he
that's
lives.
Sector Ranger?
Yeah.
She says, I've already checked. No bodies.
Is could we find an address somewhere?
Honestly, I'm not sure if Bengani had a house.
Do we know where he was, like, aside from obviously the exchange, did he have a day job?
She says, as far as I know, he only worked with the exchange.
And I'm
So, if he only worked with the exchange...
here?
What business does the exchange do?
Yeah, on this planet.
She says, mostly on this planet, they smuggle contraband in, sell it at the markets.
I wonder if we could go to the market and have a ask around then.
That might be an idea.
I think we're going to be doing this on our own, though. We don't want anything shackling us. I'm sorry.
Should we see what Uhar's up to?
She says, fair enough.
Good luck.
And she goes away.
Yeah, we haven't actually asked Ular what the hell he's doing here.
I wonder if that's because he was...
adventure for Ben to go on.
I wonder if that's
I was
because he was
originally on
inserted.
Dantooine, but all of a sudden I felt weird, and then I disappeared here.
As if it was destiny.
And I said, man, am I parched? So right about now, Jerry comes in, goes up to the
Yay!
4 for my man Jerry. All around he's missed. And I pass 20 credits, I think, right?
Correct. Okay, they mix up 4 more Starshine surprises, and Jerry starts pounding them down.
That's a way, Jets.
You make it home safe, Jerry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not dead.
That's always a good start.
Am I like Irish now?
So what do you guys do?
I go over to talk to Ular and ask why he's here and if he's on a mission or anything that could help us.
After that, I think we should go to the market.
So you walk up to Ular, and he says, well, I have a family in the area. They live on Ular. I'm visiting them.
Would you be willing to help us to take down the Exchange Crime Syndicate?
Sorry, I'm a little busy.
All by myself. Wanna be.
Do you want to roll charm or something to convince him?
I mean, what would the check be against?
Why don't you just convince him to take you back to his family and have dinner? You'd be more useful there.
That was brutal. You just took real world conflict.
I just mean he's a people person.
What would the check be?
The check would be
what are you saying?
Hard bone.
What are you trying to do, Benji? What?
The suspense.
So many destiny points spent on this side quest.
Yes!
Because we can't afford to let this guy
Right?
just have anything wrong happen.
Definitely 3 destiny points worth of stuff right here.
So he says, all right, I'll come with you, but I'm just going to be a sort of advisor.
Okay.
But Ular, this is a war! I mean, there is no war on Ular.
What war?
Not war. No war. Ular, there's a war.
I'm mainly intoxicated, so...
So am I!
Well, we probably shouldn't be investigating anything then tonight. Let's get a good sleep.
I still think I still think I'm the most competent, and I tap Ular on the head. Say, let's just go to the market.
I think we should rest up and sober up, guys.
I am still
Okay,
sober.
Ben, why don't you go back to a hotel, rest up and sober up, and we'll talk to you in the morning when the real men have done all the work.
Yep, see you, Ben.
Oh my god, do you guys
See
hear
you
that
later.
beeping? What is that
It's
beeping?
Charles.
Oh my god, I thought something was going wrong in my house, and I'm just like, what is it? Because it sounds like it's coming from the other room constantly, and I'm like, ah!
By the way, if you guys feel... I'll bring this up now because it seems to be a thing this session a little bit. If you guys ever feel stumped, you can always flip a destiny die and I'll give you a clue as to what to do next. You don't have to, but it's just something I'll tell you. Anyway, so what are you guys doing next?
We are going to the market.
Okay. So you guys head to one of the many markets on the planet. What do you do?
We're going to take a look around for Chris's shopping list while asking if anybody... Real, like, down low. Once we've got some trust, maybe a couple purchases in, we'll ask about the exchange.
Okay.
Yeah, I think like actually spending some money would be a good way to butter some people up.
Also, I'm going to take a look around for maybe some traveling merchants. Anybody who is not a regular on the planet, anybody who might have visited the planet we were on a couple of sessions ago, maybe knows who I am.
Okay. You go up to a few traveling merchants, and you find occasionally someone who knows who you are a little bit. So what are you guys looking for? What are you guys buying?
Okay, I need Marshall. Do you just want me to send you the list?
I'm not gonna. If it's a fucking list, fuck you, man. Like,
it's three things.
It's 3 things.
Okay,
it's superior hilt customization, curved hilt, and extended hilt.
Jesus, that's a lot. Okay.
No, it's hilt day. Well, I want to start with the curved hilt.
Can I curve my double-bladed saber?
If you want it to be all noodly.
Doesn't Ventress have a curved double saber she sometimes splits? Or actually, most of the time splits and sometimes puts together.
No, it's not a double saber, it's 2 sabers.
She puts it together a lot, though. Like, and it connects.
Not in my recollection, but...
No, like, she does, like, I assume there's, like, hooks on it that keep it together. But she does put them together multiple times.
Okay.
And they are both curved hills, so... It's a thing.
You would have to pay both, though. You'd have to pay double for it.
Yeah, it does combine together.
What's the point of a curved hilt?
It gives you advantage, and if you mod it, defensive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, what's the first thing you're buying, Chris?
I'm after 2 curved hilts.
Okay. That's a rarity of 6, so it'll be a difficulty of, I believe... Let's see. And since this is a core world, the rarity is going to be decreased by 1. So it's actually a rarity of 5. It'll be an average check. An average negotiation check to find.
Oh no, Merkava, don't you remember?
Wait, what? Oh, god damn it. This is gonna fuck me. Alright, what am I rolling?
Presence, plus your skill in negotiation.
Are you sure you're not drunk enough to not remember that?
I had, like, under 10. I'm, like, only just past the boundary of drunk. I might even be sober, like tipsy by now.
You know what? Shao, how much is it gonna take me just to pay you to help me with this?
A recognition of how much value I bring to your life. And a groveling apology. I want you on your knees.
Okay, knees to ground. Fucking... Please, pretty super.
I mean, it doesn't look very good
please.
Apologizing for thinking all I'm good for is negotiation in order to get me to do a negotiation.
Yes, I recognize that you're a competent fighter, you're a better fighter than I. It's just, I really, really need you to help me negotiate. You're worth so much to the team, it's just, that's what I need you for right now.
I want him to roll.
And yet, he was the one that wasn't trying to get you drunk.
Fucking roll!
Alright, what am I rolling to convince Shao?
Average. No, you're rolling to convince Shao?
Yeah.
No, fucking roll the negotiation check. We're not gonna play around all day with trying to convince Shao of something.
Okay.
It's just, how many goddamn rolls do we have to do? You guys are player characters. You can't resolve it amongst yourselves. I'm not going to waste 30 minutes with interpersonal rolls. It's,
Well, that one made sense. I wanted him to roll because I was interested.
Okay, if you want him to roll, then roll. It's going to be charm against Xiao's cool.
Okay, it's not my worst. What's your cool?
It's 6 difficulty.
Jeez, okay. Fuck it, I give up.
No, roll it.
I'll go shopping another time.
Oh, maybe you'll get it.
Fucking no.
There's only one way to find out.
You gotta just roll it, man.
Flip a destiny die if you have to.
There's no challenge in there, no despair.
Don't.
No, if anything, I'm going to make it worse.
Baby, it's not like I'm gonna hate you.
Eventually, your character's gonna have to start.
No, Puddy's a sensible enough player to not make it damage the team.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not like I don't think stopping the negotiations is that big of a deal.
1 yellow, 1 green against 6 fucking purple. Oh my god.
Will succeed.
So you'll do it, Putty, but you decide what the 3 threat is.
I'm gonna like lift Merkava up and like give him a hug and say, "Look, all right, but you hurt me, man. You hurt me. All right, what's it gonna take to get this curved hilt?" And I crack my fingers and start talking to people.
Okay, roll an average negotiation check. With 1 boost, your reputation is carried over. So you find the curved hilt. Do you use the force on negotiation checks?
Yes, I think it's everything driven by presence. Let me just have a look.
So you find a seller who's willing to sell you the hilt, and he's willing to...
Singular hilt or 2 hilts?
You could use the 2 advantage to make it that he has 2.
Yeah. Buddy, are you fine with that?
Sorry, say again?
No, we can use the advantage to make it to where he has the 2 hilts that I'm after.
Sounds good.
Okay. So, yeah. How much is he willing to sell them for?
He says the listing price is 1,000 credits.
Alright. Negotiate, Putty. Let's start getting that boost up.
Yeah, my dad's a collector, so I was hoping to pick these up for his collection. So it'd be great if you could do me a deal on 2 of them.
Okay, roll your negotiation check with the 1 boost.
Oh, what's the difficulty?
The difficulty is going to be 2 challenge and 1 difficulty.
Oh, they're similar in thing to.
Oh, Lord.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to spend the force point on advantage, I guess.
Advantage, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you this. So you can use advantage. The new advantage system is you can use advantage to build up your reputation on a planet, or you can use it to just get extra money on a single deal.
Can I use the pool for both things in varying amounts? Do you know what I mean?
Well, so it takes 3 advantage to build up your reputation by 1.
Cool. So there you go. I'll use 3 advantage to build up my reputation and 2 to reduce the price.
Okay.
Then obviously there's a despair and a triumph.
Indeed, there is.
+1 rep, -1 rep.
Ha 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 ha. Okay. He will sell you the whole bundle for both of them for 1,095 credits.
Fucking deal. Okay.
Thumbs up.
Let me write that down real quick. Okay.
Okay. You spent that. What does Putty charge?
Nothing.
Oh, you're not charging people anymore?
I'll charge people for high ticket items, but otherwise I don't really mind.
Yeah, I mean... Alright.
What do you also want to buy?
Extended hilts. I need 2.
Okay.
Make
How many
that 3.
lightsabers do you have?
So this is going to be 3 difficulty?
Make that 3, Marshall, because I want one as well, please.
Okay, well, we'll see what the roll is. If he doesn't get a lot of advantage, he's going to find 1. So,
Yeah.
3 boost.
Could I upgrade?
Or 2 boost, sorry.
Could
what'd you say?
Could I upgrade the 2 of those difficulties into challenge to try and find 3 at a time? Like the first upgrade to challenge would be to find 2, and the second it's up to you what you want to do with it. I'd like to try and make it a more difficult check to find
3
more.
challenge, 1 difficulty.
Whoa, 3 challenge, 1 difficulty.
It would usually be 2 and 1, so a 1 upgrade is 3.
No. It was usually be 3 difficulty. We're just finding it.
Oh, that's right. You're just finding it. So
I was gonna say
two challenge, one difficulty.
Dark side hilts. Go, gods, go.
So
those two what's-in-them's, the force points to turn it into advantage to get 2 reputation.
Hey, Charles, if there is a dark side hilt, I'll take it.
Oh, wait. You want to turn it into reputation and not into
Of course you
getting
will.
3 hilts at once?
I thought with the upgraded difficulty, if I succeeded, I'd find 3 hilts.
Oh, you're right, because you have to fuck me. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
You have to fuck me.
Well, I am exceedingly intoxicated.
Okay,
So wait, what's my... Wait,
I knew it!
Is my reputation 4 now? Because I had 1 at the start, I got 1 from the last deal, and I got 2 just now?
yeah.
Okay, it's 4, okay.
So you find a pretty shady store of curios and relics, and one of the merchant shows you to his collection of Sith artifacts.
Okay. Lads, I found you your curved hilts.
These are extended.
Extended.
Oh, extended hilts. I'm very drunk. Are these not curved hilts? They look curved to me.
Okay.
You really should have said that.
Alright, let's get into the negotiating.
Okay.
Yep.
You feel darkness coming from these hilts. Do you still want them?
Yes.
Okay.
Is there a way to repel the darkness, Marshall? Potentially.
You can, after using it for a few sessions, attempt to purify the hilt.
Okay.
If I'm negotiating, it's 2 challenge and 1 purple, right?
And 4 boost.
Well, real quick before you roll.
No problem.
Since we need to get some of these rolling around, I'm going to make it 3 challenge.
Oh, they love the despair today.
Oh no, that's
He
bad.
says, just kidding, did I say these were by Sith? I meant Super Sith Lords.
This one was used by a famous general in the Sith Wars.
This was used by Sidious himself from the future.
That's how
Paddy,
dark it is.
That's your third despair.
I know. I'm fully aware.
No, I mean, when rolling 3 challenge, though, that's to be expected.
Yeah.
When there's this much challenge being thrown around, it's like, yeah, you'll run into it.
And I even got a triumph back in the first despair, so it's okay.
Yeah. These are going to be expensive.
They're not that bad. We succeeded with flying colors.
Yeah, but that despair's going to do a lot, I bet.
Okay, the total list price for all 3, he is going to sell them to you for 11,628 credits.
Wait, could you give us the individual pricing here?
So you want me to divide it by 3?
Yeah.
Okay. 3,876 credits.
3,876 and 3,876. Alright, I'm buying them.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave them.
I think if you enter into the negotiation, I think you have to buy them.
Yeah. Oh.
No, definitely. Like, it'd be pretty scummy for you to do that, and then once So
I think mechanically you have to, but I might be wrong.
I'll take it.
Now it's the next layer of Sith artifacts.
Okay, so all of you, is Ben buying one?
No.
Mercado wanted 2.
Okay, so if you get 2, so did you double your price then, Mercado?
No, I'm gonna add up all the pricing and then subtract it.
Chris is getting conflict stacks like a normal person would get soak. He's just got 4 at the start of a session.
So anyone who uses these hilts will gain 1 conflict at the beginning of every session.
Okay.
You're up to a base 3 now.
1 was 3,876.
Yes.
Can you write it down? Because that makes it easy for me to...
Oh, Marshall or Shao already got it. Okay. And then the last thing is I want superior hilt personalization. I need 2 of those.
Does anybody else want a superior hilt customization before I go rolling?
Nope.
Okay.
What do they do?
They give the lightsaber the superior quality.
So it's going to be
I'll take it.
It's going to be a difficulty of it's going to be okay. So you want 3?
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to be 2 challenge, 1 difficulty. If you want to find 3.
Okay. I'm going to use those 2. I'm going to use one of the. Can I? Yeah, I can use them on separate things. So I can use 1 on success and 1 on advantage to get 1 more reputation. To hit my cap, I think, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you now are
Christ,
super reputable on this planet.
Okay,
To planet.
While finding these 3 hilts, I also ask if anybody knows about the exchange.
Just like, hey, you know about the exchange, though?
Evil fuckers, aren't they?
I mean,
Bro.
you're dealing in these hot lightsabers. I like these, but you gotta have dealt with the exchange.
Wait, they actually have lightsabers here?
So real quick, so you find a merchant who's selling 3 superior hilt customizations, and he says exchange. Look, I don't have enough to do with them, but there are rumors about. Well, have you ever heard about a used speeder lot called owned by a guy named? A used speeder lot owned by a guy named Gikar Jadek.
I've never heard of it. Tell me more.
Well, it's in the red light district, biggest lot in the red light district. In fact, I heard that some exchange guys were seen going to that place.
Thanks. You've been of great help. So how about those that customization we were talking about earlier?
So the customization, he says, okay, why don't you roll a negotiation check? It's, before you roll in a second. Okay, it's gonna be 3 challenge.
Despair.
What a twist.
Does Puddy get negative XP?
Yeah,
Rolling 4 despairs in a row.
It's not in a row, but it's today.
Oh, it's not quite in a row, but
No.
4 in one day is a lot.
4 and 5 checks.
I mean, yeah.
I can't believe you're not collecting fees. You could be making bank.
These aren't high-ticket items. It was a percentage fee. It'll be fine. Oh, actually, no, that reminds me. Ita was one of the people I just negotiated for. So, Ita, I will be charging you a fee. So, how much is the list price on those, Marshall? Or Chris?
The list price is
5K.
5,000.
Okay, so I'll get Ita's price.
Alright, Marshall, how's that math looking?
Ita, you owe me 600 credits.
Better call a mathlete, my friend. Okay.
Have you removed the 600 from your inventory?
ETOS subtract 5,475 credits from your inventory.
Double that for me.
Did you catch that, Ita?
Yeah.
5,475.
I'll write it down if you didn't.
And did you take my 600 out, Ita?
Yeah.
And that's what it is times 2 for you, Chris.
We love maths here on this show.
Alright,
let's head over to that speeder lot.
yeah, it looks like we got a pretty fucking great lead.
Okay.
I'll call Jerry.
You show up to the speeder lot. By the way, you should know it's like 2 a.m.
Okay.
Good.
So the speeder lot is closed. There's a sign that says out drinking.
I'll stealth in.
No, let's go to the nearest bar.
Stealth just phases
We
through
don't
the
need
door.
to go to another bar, Shao.
The nearest bar is the Withered Rose.
They're out
Find a hotel.
They're out drinking. We'll go find them.
and then not murder them, right?
No, of course not. Actually, I just realized that the name of the person that owns this is one of the people we saw in the bar, so let's go back to the bar.
Okay, so you guys head back to the bar. You see a shady Deveronian in the corner, smiling with two Twi'leks around him. He's smoking and drinking, and he has a stack of Starshine surprises.
Yeah, I walk up and I say, "So how'd you like your drinks, good sir?"
He says, "Oh, hello! I liked him a lot. The name's Gikar. Gikar Jadek. I assume you've heard of the name. I've got the largest used speeder lot in the red light district, so I'm a pretty big deal."
Yeah, I've heard of your name. I offer my hand. Shaulet Brakagu, Merchant Queen.
He shakes. Merchant Queen, I heard of you. A bunch of people came here and said all of a sudden you're turning up the town. He says, "So, can I fit you with a nice speeder? I got a good one. Real good, real fast. It's about 6 years old. How do you think?"
Well, actually, we're here to talk to you about something a little on the unsavory side. I was hoping that we could have a moment, and I like motion at the girls, the Twi'lek girls.
The Twi'lek girls leave, and he's like, "I'll see you later, ladies."
I sit down and say, we're looking into the exchange.
Dum-dum. He says, I wouldn't know nothing about the exchange. Sorry, heard of them, but I don't know nothing about them. It's gonna be a hard perception check.
Wouldn't he roll deception?
Yeah, but but it's against your perception, so I guess I can have him roll it.
But I've got nobody's fool, so that upgrades the difficulty of incoming deception checks by 1.
Okay.
It's 2 challenge.
And since you already know that he has done this, I'm gonna give him 3 setback. He basically. Because you just talked to someone who said that they've been at his lot, so you don't know. But the rumor is he's involved with him, so it's going to be hard for him to lie. Okay, so you think he's a nice guy, you like him, but you know he lied.
Okay, I'm going to wave my hand and say, "You want to tell us everything you know?"
You could have just said, "We know you lied." He says, all right, none of the Jedi mind tricks."
I lower my hand.
He says, "Like I saw you with the lightsaber, you're scary. Like I said, all I know is that they wanted Bengani something fierce. Besides that, I've never had dealings with them." Okay, he's lying again, so it's gonna be...
You want to tell us everything you know?
Tell us the truth.
There is no war in Ular.
It's just going to be the mind squid from Rogue One.
Okay, so he's like, shit. Okay. Damn it. Look, I sold one of their boys a speeder. One of the worst damn mistakes I ever made. Once they found out the speeder was a few years older than I may have originally advertised, they made me
I've done that before.
They made me pay for maintenance on the thing once a week for, forever. Now once a week I gotta pay for the mechanics fee just so they don't burn my store down.
You know, it says 21 on my speeder license.
Okay. He says, what else do you want to know?
What was the name of this guy?
What guy? Oh, his name was Jared or something.
That's awfully close to Jerry.
Jerry.
And is this the only dealings you've had with the exchange? And is this the only dealings you will have with the exchange?
Well, I ain't had any other dealings with the exchange.
Is he gonna roll deception? Seven setback die.
Oh my god!
Because he just keeps lying.
Diggy hole. Diggy hole.
He says, okay, you got me, you're pretty slick. I never met the guy, but I spoke to the leader, Nagil, over the phone once. All I know is I Sold him a speeder, indirectly, a few years ago. Seemed to go well, though, because I never heard from him again, which is a good thing with exchange bosses.
You spoke to Nagil.
It's not like I know what happened to Ben Connie or nothing.
Is he really?
You know what happened to Ben Connie?
Oh, God damn it. Ben Connie, I knew that guy. Came in a lot once, but the cheap bastard wouldn't buy anything. Come to think of it, he used to spend a lot of time in the bar, but I don't know nothing about him.
Tell us all you know about Ben Connie.
9 setback die.
Wow, he actually did better this time.
A lot of threat, though. I like to think he goes. I like to think he's very close to his strain threshold, and at some point he's just gonna fall over.
He's just gonna black out.
About to pass out. He's like, look, okay, Jesus. Alright, yeah, I may have misled you a little bit. Thank God he was a drinking buddy of mine. But ever since I saw the exchange put a bag over his damn head in an alleyway, I didn't want to attract too much attention. He got grabbed 5 days ago, right outside this bar. I didn't tell anyone besides you. And you best not tell anyone it was me that told you. If you're going to, at least give me the full warning so I can skip town. Sheesh.
What does someone do to get grabbed around here?
Usually, you let the exchange know you got a rat on him most of the time.
And how would you do that? How would you let them know?
On accident. I doubt Ben Ghani did it on purpose. He was kind of stupid.
I'm wondering. I turn to the group. I guess we can just let him know at this point. I'm thinking maybe I let myself get captured by them, and you guys trail me.
Are you sure about this?
Well, it's 3:30, and I've had a lot to drink, but I've never been more sure of anything in my life.
Okay, how about we sleep for the night? We talk it over.
As Ben has said, we're on a very important time-sensitive mission. We can't afford sleep.
It's 3 a.m. I'm exhausted.
We can afford haphazard.
Nope, you said we don't have any time. We can't afford no sleep, so now we gotta...
Rakava's gonna go rent a room.
I've got it. I turn to
coffee.
Coffee. Gikar, and I say, Gikar, you still have any contacts in the exchange?
Like I said, the guy comes by once a week for repairs. He's coming tonight.
Tell him that there's this Zabraki lady. Visits the Withered Rose a lot.
Shao.
And she knows.
She knows.
You want me to rat on you?
I want you to rat on me.
This ain't some sort of mind trick, are you? You're not gonna kill me.
No, and I rub his head and I say, you've earned it, buddy. You've been through a lot today. You deserve some cred with those guys. And it'll help me.
He's about to pass out from strain.
What time does he come?
What time do you get off?
Oh God, don't laugh like that.
He says he'll be... I have to leave the bar in like 30 minutes to go meet with the guy.
It's a late night repair session, but I like it.
That's when the exchange show up. They don't like to come when customers are there.
That would make sense.
Alright. I'm gonna go hide in the lot.
Well, if we've got like a half an hour waiting time, could I make 4 mechanics checks real quick?
No.
Could I make a mechanics check real quick?
Yeah,
well, you guys should set up to track me when I get kidnapped.
Yeah, could we go out and try and buy a tracker? Like a GPS
I've got my data pad. I can like strap it to inside my robes instead of just keeping it worn.
I also have a data pad, so
like I'll just strap it to my abdomen or something. So unless they like get really deep, they won't find it. I wouldn't put it past them, but I think it's unlikely for a while.
Cavity search. Let's go.
Okay, so you hide a data pad on you, and you can use it to GPS track with another data pad.
Good, Ben.
You can't go hide on the lot. You're needed with the main tracker group.
So Gikar Zhadek leaves.
I just don't agree with this plan.
I'm just gonna like casually stroll in the alleyway next to the Withered Rose.
You go in the alleyway?
Yeah.
I feel like we should just ambush them in the parking lot.
No, because that's not going to be their leader. We need to get to their leader and assassinate them.
I'm gonna
said he was coming by, as in the leader.
I'm gonna have you make a average vigilance check.
Okay. That's 2, right? I always forget.
Yep.
Success.
You find something on the floor. It's a matchbook that says Evangelist Nightclub and Bar, along with an address.
Oh. I pick it up and think,
is Ular still in this bar?
this is going to be useful for later, but I'm not going to ditch on the plan yet, so I just, like, I put it, I try to hide it as reasonably in my clothes as I can. It's not, like, strapped to my chest or anything, but, like, I put it somewhere safe.
I implore Shao to rethink this plan.
I immediately,
So Shao, you are going to feint pretend like you are overpowered by them, right? That's what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to know. I'm gonna have them really rough you up. No, just so you sit in this alleyway, just chilling, like a villain. What do the rest of you guys do?
Actually, can I do one thing as well? Can I strap the one of my lightsabers to where the data pad is as well?
Sure.
Cool.
Do you want to leave the other one with me? After all, I can throw it to you.
You could. I do that. I'll leave. The one I've got with me is my Shoto, and the one I give to Chris is my main hand.
Okay. So, you're waiting there, and eventually, after about more than a half an hour passes, you see 3 people show up.
Are you the fiends I know so much about?
One of them I'm staring a picture of. He steps up and he says, "Are you shitting me?"
I knew I should have been more careful. Do what you must with me.
He says, "Searcher, boys." Okay. You're gonna make a stealth check against their perception, and they're gonna get set back because of how well you hit it. Actually, I'm gonna roll.
Yeah.
Sorry. What's your stealth?
I think it's just 2 difficulty. Let me just check though. Yeah, it's 2 difficulty.
Your mom. These boys ain't too smart.
Hopefully not.
If shit goes wrong, I'm drawing the lightsaber and murdering them.
Yeah, and I'm listening over the comm link. So
I'm like hiding, like above.
Okay, you get one
that's
step
way
back.
too close.
So the man in the center pulls out a cigarette and starts smoking, and he says, "So what the fuck do you think you know?"
I know that. Let me think about this, and any out-of-character help would be appreciated, group.
Well, we know that they're big head bosses on the planet.
Mm-hmm. We know that they're ambushing Republic ships.
Yeah.
Okay, I say that. I know that. 1 second. Let me get my dodgy dossier out. I know that Nagil is on the planet. At least I think I do. I know you're ambushing Republic ships, and I know that you got rid of Bangani.
He says,
Nagil.
He says, "God damn, you know a lot." He keeps smoking and he says, "Look, I just wants to let you know, if it were up to me, we'd just be doing business as usual. But Nagil's got some high ideas and thinks the Republic won't come to call his rooster one day."
Well, you know.
Okay, bagger boys.
Wait. Hold on.
Extra bags.
Jular. Man, random man.
The name's Ular. Don't call me random man.
Jular. Well, you see, I'm not just some lowly Dabraki traveler. I'm actually here to take out your boss. If you help, then maybe, just maybe, when you're at the top of that trash pile, the Republic can look the other way.
He looks at you and he says, He looks at you and he grasps you by the crotch.
Whoa.
He says, No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm fed up with Nagil's bullshit. We used to be kings. People respected us. And now we're fucking wannabe pirates. The Republic will come for us one day. And I don't want Nagil out. And I want Nagil out before then. It's either her or all of us. Fine. Sounds like a deal. Boys, you can untie her. We haven't tied her up yet.
Wait.
Okay, then shut the fuck up.
Wait, maybe you should leave me tied. Maybe we should go ahead with our original plan, but now you're on side.
Okay.
This is the point where I walk up behind them.
I thought you were just here to kill Nagil.
We are just here to kill Nagil, but with you taking me to him.
Why don't you just go to him and kill him? I can call all the gods off.
Oh, well, that sounds much easier. Yeah, untie me. Get the fuck out of here.
He says, Ular says, I'm the right-hand man. Nagil, he is afraid that someone's going to betray him, so he has me basically do everything. And, well, it makes me the most powerful man in the operation. No one will ask any questions if I pull the guards off him tonight.
This quest is giving me
I comlink to Shao saying, we need to know where he is.
Yeah, we don't know.
Would you say this is giving you nostalgia, buddy?
Yeah, unless it's an accident, I think I know what this quest is based off of.
It might be an accident. You'll have to tell me later. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, I say we need to know Nagil's location. We don't know it.
He says, of course, you wouldn't. We have a headquarters on this planet. It's a hotel called the Black. It's a hotel called the Blacktop. It's in the heart of the red light district. Pretty fancy.
Okay, this is definitely not an accident.
So, do you go there?
Yeah, I mean, is everyone okay with going and killing him? I'm assuming
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm surprised.
Yep.
He stands in the way of the Republic.
He might even be Mandalorian. Who knows?
Okay.
Yeah.
He says, sounds good. Show up there in 15 minutes. By then, the guards will all have gone home.
Alright, if we follow those instructions. This could be a trap, but I'm willing to trust Ular. Would he have to roll a deception if he was lying?
He would have.
Okay, right.
Or
although Marshall might.
If I want you, here's how I do it. If I didn't want to see the problem with him rolling deception, if he's lying, is that it immediately signals to you that there is something he is hiding. So
yeah, I mean, I would roleplay like I didn't know that, but I know other people wouldn't.
Well, so what I usually do is I will have you roll a vigilance or a perception check, and I won't tell you what it's for. And then, anyway. But
the thing with that is I couldn't activate Nobody's Fool.
Oh, well, yeah, that's fair. I mean, I need to keep an eye on it. Okay. But you're right, that is true. Okay, so anyway, you're a smart cookie, Putty.
I'm Nobody's Fool, you know.
So, Putty, do you go back and tell your friends this?
Yeah, well, I'm getting the group together. We're all going to the casino.
Okay, you go to it's not a casino, it's a
hotel.
Oh, sorry.
How much longer would this...
Oh, now I know what you were thinking it's a reference to.
It's the Tops. His right-hand man is calling off the guards and wants to take over.
Oh, shit, that too. I was gonna say Kachino in Gamora.
No, I was on about the Tops, man.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, Marshall, how much longer would this take?
I don't know.
We're ending at like 3 hours and 5 minutes anyway.
We're ending it exactly then?
No, like somewhere between 3 hours and 3 hours 5 minutes.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, we'll have to hurry then.
We could do another day or next week. It doesn't have to.
Well, it's just awkward because there's probably only like 20 or 30 minutes left of content left, so we would basically just be meeting for like 20 minutes. Anyway, whatever. Sure. We'll figure it. So you guys,
we could do all Chris's shopping.
We would have been able to do it on time, but there was a lot of goofing, so which is fine. So you guys head to the Blacktop building. Do you have Jerry drive you there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, of course.
Jerry drives you there and he says, "You kids go to a fancy hotel like the Blacktop. I knew yous was the good kids."
Yes, I say, stroking my lightsaber hilt. The good kids.
I don't know what's going on there, but I know you wouldn't hurt nobody.
No, never. People don't kill people. Lightsabers kill people.
What the fuck?
Everyone has a right to lightsabers.
Jular's,
Second Amendment of the Republican Constitution.
Yeah. Oh, Jular, by the way, I forgot. This is something he says. Jular says that in exchange, as long as you do this, he promises that when he's leader. So we'll say that he said this to you right before you left.
Yeah.
He promises that when he's leader, he will end raiding on the Republic. Promises that 100%. And he also says that as long as the Republic, for the most part, looks the other way with the normal exchange operations, and if you're wondering what the normal is, it's mostly smuggling. As long as they look the other way and they don't harass the exchange on this planet, he will give all of you guys one favor with him that you can call in at any time.
And it's the Kings.
I'm willing to promise that.
It's true.
Yeah, that's good.
Fuck, buddy, you're right.
It's the entire area.
This is Fallout New Vegas. As you're going there, Victor walks up and says, howdy.
Howdy, partner.
Okay, so anyway, I've been following you. You want to be careful there. Okay, so anyway, I didn't dig you out that grave for nothing. So you guys get to the blacktop building. Jesus Christ. You get inside. The walls of the lobby are lined with a sort of black, smooth stone, which covers every surface and reaches to the ceiling, meaning that even though the lights in the room are quite bright, they need to be bright for the room to seem adequately lit at all. There are several places around the large lobby for lounging, with comfortable leather-backed armchairs and coffee tables. In one corner of the room is a desk with a computer terminal with a sign that says Hotel Administrator. Currently, the building administrator is missing, though. You probably know why. The desk, near the desk, there is an elevator.
Is there...
Ita, go over to the computer, see where people are booked in.
Okay, how hard is the computer check?
The
computer check is an average check.
So while he's doing this, I'm going to look across the group and say, before we do, just murder her, and I'm up for murdering her, just give me one conversation. I like businesswomen, and I think it's important that we have at least one conversation.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Yeah.
But if it starts getting bad, I'm just going to leap in.
Just chop her head off immediately.
Yep. Turn her into a barbecue.
Barbecue, yeah. Spit roast.
Okay.
It's a coup!
So you successfully hack into the computer. Take 2 strain. It was hard. You look and you can find... so one thing you find is a guest complaint log. I'll post it in the chat.
Oh, that last complaint isn't creepy.
That was me.
Okay, and you also have a register of all the rooms in the building, and there is a penthouse, and under the penthouse it simply says the boss lives here.
Okay, let's head to the penthouse.
Okay, you guys get in the elevator and click the penthouse button.
Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
The penthouse, which usually looks like it requires a key, already has one inside when you're in. Clearly, it's been placed here for you.
Okay.
When you turn the key, the elevator lifts you up.
While in the elevator, I'm going to turn to Shao and say, this plan went way too well for one of our plans.
I nodded at him and say,
maybe it's a twisted good fortune.
While in the elevator, I'm going to dedicate a force die to activate the combat effects of sense.
Okay.
I'm going to do the same with enhance.
I'm drawn with lightsabers in hand, ready to fucking defend.
I also have my lightsaber out.
The penthouse feels like an open siphon to the energy of the red light district. Through the glass walls on all the sides of the room, the crimson glow pours in basking every surface in a warm light. In the penthouse, there is an area for sitting and talking, a kitchen and a kitchenette, a small bar, and a large sprawling bed. All of these things lie bare to the red lights, with no walls to separate the various areas, no borders of any kind except for the change in the floor from carpet to wood to laminate to stone. Opposite the elevator is a balcony door, and through it, a balcony. Standing on the balcony is a woman wearing a leather trench coat with a fur hood, some of her platinum blonde hair sticking from the hood and blowing in the breeze as she looks down at the city below. I will show you what she looks like.
You guys, hide, basically, in the penthouse, is what I'd say.
So are you guys going to stealth up on her, or what is this going to be?
No, Shao's going to pretty... you guys are hiding, but Shao's just going to open the door.
Yep.
I mean, I'm trying to stealth.
Makava, Ita, and Cedric
wrong, I can.
Hiding.
But I'm stealthing.
Yeah,
so you
Ita,
just open
Cedric, and Makava are hiding.
You just open the door?
Yeah.
Okay. When you open the door, she immediately turns to you, and she says, Who the hell are you?
Jedi Knight, Queen Merchant, Shaolet Bracagoo. You're outmaneuvered and outmanned. It's time to negotiate.
She looks at you for a second, awestruck, and she says, What the fucking guards? That Ular, that mother! And she starts swearing a lot. She seems really upset. But she calms herself down, being a lady of distinction, and she says, How am I outmanned? There's only one of you.
I have a pet lightsaber.
You have a pet lightsaber?
Yeah.
It's not my first time fighting Jedi.
No, I mean I have an omnipotent lightsaber.
Oh, let's make it her last, then.
She says, wait, what is that?
Might be your first time fighting 4.
She literally does not understand what you mean by that.
He's my pal. There's a cartoon spin-off based on him.
She says, okay, let's negotiate. What do you want?
I want you to come with us.
Are you taking me on a cruise?
You could say that.
If you think I'm gonna rot in a cell for the rest of my life, you're wrong.
You could always ask her to just step down and go into hiding.
I was about to say, you could run, or if you promise to stop raiding the Republic and give us enough incentive to help you, we can put down this little rebellion you seem to have on your hands.
I can put down the rebellion on my own.
Okay.
She says, she looks around and she says, why should I stop raiding the Republic? It's made me millions of credits.
Hey, I tell you what, why don't we continue these negotiations inside? And I point to the door.
She walks in.
Okay, is she in front of me? When I walk in the door, is she in front of me? Do you know what I mean? Does she go in first?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm just going to continue to stand by the door to the balcony.
Okay. She goes in the kitchen and makes a drink.
Do you have any Starshine Surprise?
She says no. She has whiskey on tap.
No, that peasant drink? Of course not.
I say, pour me one.
She pours you a glass and she says, so I just stop raiding the Republic, huh?
Yeah.
Are you going to make a check?
Okay. Let me think. Let me think if there's anything more substantive I can say here. If you think you can put down that rebellion all on your own, if you think that you are this massive kingpin on top of an empire, and looking in your eyes, I believe you. Then yeah, you stop raiding the Republic, and in a little small way, for now, the Republic stops being your problem. We need those supplies to win a war. And I can tell you for one thing for sure, your business isn't going to do better under the Mandalorians.
I like that. This will be I think this will be a negotiation check since you're applying to her business acumen.
Does my reputation come? Does she hear of me?
No, chill with that. Okay, so let me figure out what the difficulty will be.
No, just a little, not like 5, but does any of the reputation help?
Just let me figure it out first.
Okay.
So negotiations usually against someone else's negotiation.
I'm also flipping a Destiny die before you do it.
Before I do it? Okay. I could.
I know.
We just have a weird truce.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, it's gonna be 3 difficulty, and because you've made because you've made a rational argument that hey, basically your business isn't going to work when the Mandalorians come and kill all of you, right? Like they'll never look away. So that's a fantastic argument. So I'm going to give you 2 boosts from that and 1 boost because you're the king merchant. Queen merchant. Queen.
Whew.
She says,
just for the upgrade I did.
She says, fine. You've got yourself a deal. She shakes your hand.
I say, in the interest of... Yeah, I shake it and say, in the interest of clarity, and I click my fingers, motioning the group to come out of hiding.
I come out of hiding.
She looks around and she says, oh, there's more of you.
Yes, were you planning something?
I was planning on not dying.
I just wanted to talk this out woman to woman.
Choice.
Might not happen.
A good businesswoman always has a plan B, and I shake harder.
Yeah, she says, yes, we always do. She says, so, I am going to deal with Ular. In the meantime, well, I suppose I have something to thank you for, since you didn't try to kill me. You seem reasonable. And I like reasonable people, even if they do work for the Republic. If you ever need help, something the exchange can do for you, talk to me. I suppose that's the end of our dealings. I hate to be rude, but I'd ask you to leave.
We will, and I show her a number on a data pad to get in touch with me, and I say, if you ever need anything negotiated, specifically if you're looking for lightsaber parts, then I'm the girl to call.
Okay. So all of you have 1 favor with the exchange that you can call in.
Okay. That's weighty.
Yeah. So you'll have to think about what you want it to be, and you could just save it for a really long time if you want. They'll remember. Or she'll, and not just any exchange, specifically this outfit of the exchange, because you got to remember she is one exchange boss of many. So you can't just go up to any exchange boss and be like, "Hey, I got a favor," and they're like, "I don't know who you are." So anyway, she, so you leave her apartment,
Actually,
wait, before I leave
on the elevator down, I'm going to press the one for level 2 to try and get to the room 203.
Could I say something to her before I leave?
Yeah, sure.
I'm calling in my favorite now. Jerry's Cab Company. Make sure it gets the protection it needs.
What sort of protection?
Any protection. Make sure that thing is completely protected.
You got a deal.
Make sure it thrives.
Any cab companies that try to compete or touch Jerry will meet unexpected accidents.
I mean, that backfired, but no, actually,
what did you expect from protection?
If anybody tries to muscle up on Jerry, protect him.
So you don't want her to basically fuck the rest of the competition. You just want him to not die. You just want him to be protected. Okay. Yeah. She says, okay, seems fair. She shakes your hand and she says, no one will ever touch Jerry in my town.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Now we can go to level 2.
Everything we do for Jerry. Yeah. God damn.
He's just our baby boy,
We gave him 20,000 credits. 20,500 credits.
Okay, so you guys go down.
And this.
And you decide to so on the ground floor, you are met by Ular, who's like, so I'm the leader, right?
Marshall.
Oh, wait, what? Yeah.
We're going to level 2 first.
Okay, you go to level 2. What do you do there?
We're looking for the room 232.
Why are you going there?
Because
you want to see
investigate the shadows. Yeah.
Okay. So
it sounds like the dark side of the Force.
So you.
So let's go to it.
So you show up to the room, and you do feel something dark permeating from that room, and someone is actually outside. You hear screaming coming from the room. You just basically hear screaming, "No, get out!" And there's a person outside the room saying, "Shut up! God damn it! Are they ever gonna kick that motherfucker out?" And he goes back to his room. When you go into the room 232?
I'm going to knock on the door and say, "Excuse me, sir, we are the removal crew. What is your problem?"
You just hear screaming.
I break down the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll a hard athletics check.
Me and Ben are going to kick it together.
Okay. I mean, like, cut it down with my lightsaber.
I still think kicking it would be really good.
If you're cutting it down with your lightsaber, it's an average lightsaber check.
Let's kick it, and Cedric, I'll boost you because I'll kick it as well.
Okay, so you're both kicking.
So it's Falcon kick time.
Hard athletics check.
Roll it, Cedric.
He is a freak of nature. He could pull a gun on by his own. I feel like a door should not stop him.
What was it? Average?
Yeah.
No, he said hard athletics check.
Hard, yeah, hard.
Don't forget the boost.
It'd be an average lightsaber check. So you guys just took it the hard way.
Okay, so you kick down the door. Inside, you see a man barely clothed in the corner on his bed, screaming. There's writings all over the wall. Get out, get out, get out of my head now. There's also blood on the walls as well.
Oh shit!
You feel as you open the door a darkness fall upon the party. I'm going to have everyone make an average discipline check to resist the dark side.
I succeed, but with threat.
I succeed, normally.
Okay, you take 2 strain resisting the dark side, but you are able to break it to protect yourself against it.
Hold on, I think I have a skill for not a skill, a talent for this.
I'd be surprised. This is something I made up.
Something to do with
discipline check.
You might be thinking of confidence, which is
I got fear. Confidence.
That's to resist fear, not the dark side.
Ah, damn. Well, damn, I got nothing then.
Okay. Ben, you suffer 3 strain, and Chris, what would you like to use your advantage for?
I would like to immediately identify the source side.
It seems to be coming from a necklace that the man is wearing.
Does it have a crystal on it?
It does.
I want that necklace.
I know you do. You looking to stack that conflict?
No, it's gonna be great because I'm just gonna keep climbing.
Yeah, you. Let's say it gives 2. That's a good 5 conflict every session. Sounds good to me.
It doesn't give 2.
Oh, it must give like 10 then.
That's ominous.
Okay, so
200.
So do you walk over to the crystal?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it off.
The crystal. Okay,
I'm
pull it off of him.
Yeah.
He immediately stops screaming.
Does Chris start screaming?
No. Chris, immediately upon grabbing the crystal, I'm going to have you make another discipline check now that it's in your hand. I'm going to make you make a daunting discipline check. And before you roll...
Oh no.
Flip that die!
So 3 difficulty, 1 challenge.
I am totally counter flipping that. So can someone type that up real quick?
You don't want to take conflict?
What? No, he flipped a destiny point, and I want to flip one too.
Yeah, exactly. If you fail, you're just going to go to the dark side. It's fine.
God damn it.
Use your anger.
I think you should. Embrace
Against, what is it, Marshall?
It's daunting. 4 difficulty. So it's 3 difficulty, 1 challenge. You resist. You resist the dark influences of this necklace for now. You now have the necklace. It has a crystal in it.
Shao immediately goes to the guy and is like, "Are you okay?"
He says,
"Is there any way I could contain this and then?" Because I want to...
My God, Merkava, there is a suffering man in the middle of this room.
No, I'm trying to contain it in something so it's not a threat to anybody.
He says that, well, the dark side does not... It's not like radiation. You can't put it in a lead bunker.
No.
Uranium
the lead box totally worked.
Okay, so he says, "Thank you. I recently, my great uncle had a eulogy reading, and he left that to me. He was a veteran in the Great Sith War, and I was told it's a lightsaber crystal."
I look very confused.
The crystal is red, by the way.
Is that your uncle's crystal,
who
or
wants to
keepsake?
destroy this?
No.
He said he said he doesn't know how his great uncle got it. Great uncle's dead now, though.
I think you should leave this room. It's not a great place to be. Will you come with us? We'll find you somewhere safe to recover.
Thanks. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me just pack up my things. So he gets some clothes and puts it back in his bag. Yeah, what do you guys do with the crystal? Would you like to know?
I am
its
opting
stats?
for destroying it.
Would anyone like to know its stats?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. It's a corrupted crystal. It deals 7 damage, and it has a vicious quality of 4.
Out of character, Chris, you should totally use it. In character, totally down for destroying it. True.
It gives the user 4 conflict at the beginning of every part.
You will then have as much conflict per session as we have soak stacked.
Honestly, if I can hang on to this thing and eventually purify...
Why purify it? Just take the dark side, bro.
I'm not evil.
Are you sure?
The thing is...
I'll take it and turn to the dark side.
What?
Oh, no, you will.
Ben is already on the dark side, so Ito will...
Okay, well, this is something you guys can think about before next session, since we're kind of low on time. So, for now, we'll say that the group has this. We won't say who has it yet and whether you're destroying it or not. That's something you guys can...
It's in my hand, so...
Okay, so you won't let the other team members... Is this a precious
moment?
moment?
It out of his hand.
Come on, let's just go down the elevator and face the music.
Let's not do skullduggery. Okay, so you guys go down the elevator, and Ular's there, and he's like, "So, can I go upstairs and use my new suite?"
You can go upstairs.
Sounds good!
Enjoy!
He walks into the elevator, he says, "Penthouse, here we come!"
You're not gonna like what you see.
No! Guys, we're leaving.
You hear coming from...
I do that as the elevator closes, so he hears me, but...
You hear something, you hear something, and, you hear you hear a few seconds later a screaming noise coming down the elevator, and it moves swiftly past this floor, and then you hear it at the bottom.
Oh!
I like that woman.
Yeah, seems friendly.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
Leave. Run away.
Run! Okay, so you guys leave.
We're gonna get that corrupted fucker to the nearest medical clinic and then just leave him there.
Sounds good. So you guys get him to a medical clinic. Eventually, you get a call telling you that you have a transmission waiting for you back on the ship.
And we head back to the ship.
Let's go, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, you get back to the ship. Do you
By Jerry's cabby.
Do you listen to the transmission?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. On the transmission, you see the following image.
Hey, Marshall, if I purify a corrupted crystal, does it eventually
By
turn
the way,
color?
I should tell you, if you purify it, that's a good question, and I haven't decided because some Star Wars fandoms say that the crystals change color, and others say that they're just always red. But what I will say, Chris, is if you purify it, it will lose its vicious quality. Its vicious quality is from the fact that it is pure evil.
Does it also have breach and sunder?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course, it's a lightsaber. That's standard across all lightsabers.
Okay, like, does it keep part of it, or...?
No, it'll all go away.
Alright, looks like I have to purge the rest of my gear to keep this.
No, I'd keep it all.
That's 7.
Just be a dark guy.
I learn from your master Aaron K. Master the dark side and become the ultimate Jedi.
So this is the person you see on the transmission.
Ooh, a Jedi.
And I should say that,
Probably.
Chris, you recognize this person as a prominent member in the Jedi Petitioners when you went to Coruscant, Chris. Her name was Mitra Surik, and she had Revan's ear at the very least.
She had his ear?
She was able to talk to him. She didn't cut anyone's ears off.
Shit.
Jesus Christ.
Was it like? Is this like the fucking Sharingan year? Has she got the Mangekyo year?
Okay. Hi! you hear the transmission say, "Hi, this is Jedi Mitra Surik contacting the Hellborn Flotilla from the battlefield at Wayland. Currently, we are in an intense skirmish with Neo-Crusaders at our garrison. Still, soon it'll be a lot more than a skirmish. We have intel that the Mandos just took over a grav train. They've loaded it with explosives, enough to cut a mountain in fucking half. And they're gonna crash it straight into us. I'd do something about it, but if I leave this garrison, it's liable to collapse. So, I decided to call in the veterans from Taurus. You're a little bit famous out here now. From what the techies are telling me, they can outfit you with some automated jetpacks. They'll take you right onto the back of the train. From there, you need to move up through the train and disable the explosives. I like to say this is gonna be easy, but honestly, it sounds to me like a suicide attempt. Then again, we didn't join this war to live in luxury. I've sent a packet of data regarding the position of the train, and I'm told the jetpacks are on your ship. I'll see you here soon. Drinks on me after you save all our lives. May the Force be with you."
I feel like Mando's is racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, but fuck the Mandos.
True. Very true.
Can we just blow up the train midway through? So that the track couldn't be used again?
What are you going to blow it up with?
Well,
The
you see, we
explosives
could-
on the train?
More explosives?
Yeah, set them to detonate earlier before it gets to its destination. Anyway, that's next session.
Anyway, yeah, you'll deal with that. That sounds like you're already planning, and that's great. I love it. So anyway, yeah, you guys can think about what you're going to do. Just don't do anything stupid.
Doing things stupid is our specialty.
It's our modus operandi.
So everyone here gets 20 XP.
Yay.
Just standard. Let's see. Some XP rewards. So I'm gonna give. Let's see. You guys all get 5 XP for the Crimson Ghost achievement. Never engage in combat with any exchange thugs the entire episode.
Whew.
That's a shame.
I like that.
We didn't engage in any combat this session.
So even though you
That's
didn't completely follow through on this achievement, I'm gonna give it to you anyway because you used it. At 2 Ular, use Ular, Nagil's right hand, to assist in removing Nagil from power. You know, you didn't remove Nagil from power, but you also used Ular to empty the place of guards. So
Yeah.
I'll say that that's worth it while. And that is it for that. But I'm also, because you were able, I didn't even plan for someone to say something. I expected Ular to be unreasonable. Like, no matter what you said, she is either going to die or tell you to fuck off, but you made an excellent point about the Mandalorians. I thought that was a genius point that even someone who doesn't want to give up her power would accept. And so I'm going to give you 5 XP, Putty, just because that was a fucking great point.
Cool, thanks.
And yeah, the achievements you guys missed. Also, I'm going to give Charles 5 XP because it sounds like he could have easily said, I can't show up, guys, but you were pretty determined to show up, and I appreciate that. So, thank you. Even though it wasn't ideal, I'm glad you showed up. So you get 5 XP for that, man. That was great. So cool. the achievements you guys missed. Ready to mingle. Speak with all the characters in the Withered Rose. Never trust a used speeder dealer. Lure an exchange agent to Gikar Jadek's speeder lot and successfully pry information from them. Law of the Lanes. Work with Ranger Hallstart to arrest Nagil. You gotta shoot him in the head. Kill Nagil on her balcony at range.
Like that.
And red lights out. Kill or knock Nagil out silently from her balcony. And that's it. Okay.
Cool.
You guys continue to surprise me to be able to work these out peacefully.
My strain threshold is up to 22.
I say peacefully. A man did die.
Wait, who died?
Anyway. Ular.
Oh yeah, Ular did die.
I genuinely think, like, we are the most peaceful party.
Didn't find Bengani.
Yeah, did he die?
Which is pretty funny. You'll never know.
Okay.
He was at that. So basically, what there was multiple threads in the cantina that you'd find out Bengani was seen in the alleyway, and then you go out in the alleyway, and I expected you to look for, search for clues, and then you'd find that matchbook that you found, and that leads to Bengani.
That makes sense. I wanted to follow that up if everything hit the fan, but I wanted to continue with the plan that we had.
Hey, does anyone know if defensive training applies to both ranged and melee one of them?
No, it adds the defensive quality, and the defensive quality only gives you one melee defense, because there's another quality that gives you ranged defense. I think it's called Reflect.
Okay.
Anyway, you didn't need a Bengani anyway, because if you meet Ular, he'll tell you where. All Bengani does is say, Nagil's at this building. So, Bengani is the basic ending to this. But if you wanted the more complicated ones, you can side with Ular, or you can side with Ranger Hallstart. Anyway,
Marshall, I think it's your week to write the description. So do you want to say goodbye?
I will say goodbye. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed. This was a fantastic one for me to write. I hope it was fun for you to watch.